On Out the Fight Word, it's your boy Money, and we back with another one, and we talking boxing family. And man, we got a lot of boxing coming up, starting at 4 a.m. this morning. Well, tomorrow morning, starting at 4 a.m. in the morning, bro. Triple G and the fucking Marauder card is on and jumping. I don't know how too many people gonna be up for that shit. I don't even know if I'm gonna be up for that shit, but I'm gonna try. Christopher Cardenas, is you still in the building? Cause I seen your message, bro. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in. Tupac 13 first in the building. Smash the like button as you come in. Big fast Tupac. Douglas Duran, what's going down? Queen Nikki, what's going down? Green team in the building. Lil Flex Lewis, what's going down, bro? Houston, Texas, what's going down? Houston, my brother, how you feeling, bro? Jose R, what's going down, champ? Damn, you're on time. Big shout out to Monty Brown. I'm always on time, bro. Even when I'm late, I'm on time, homie. You feel me? Even when I'm late, I'm on time. That last video was raw and uncut. Big facts. Yes, sir, man. You know how we coming. You know how we coming, champ. Oh, man. My brother is in the building. We got new media today. Boxing. What's going down, my brother, Coach, man? Coach, how you feeling, champ? How you feeling? Okay, so I'm gonna I just got through talking to Richard Schaefer. I'm gonna have Richard Schaefer on Tuesday, Coach. You know what I mean? We got Richard in the building. We gonna talk a lot of things with Richard, baby. Y'all know Richard is my guy. Say perfect. Please send me text on Monday with time. Thanks. I most definitely will. You know these boys be out running late mouth, man. These boys ain't making no connections, fam. You hear me, Coach? They ain't got no connections, fam. None, man. We working with Richard Schaefer, bro. Richard is one of the best in the business, brother. Big dog status facts. Victor, what's going down, bro? Darby Penn say, does anyone think the WBC Bridgerweight division is going anywhere in boxing? Yes or no? Uh, I mean, of course, it's a whole division once they really start pushing it, as a division. We'll see. But for sure, once they start, because the Bridgerweight supposed to be 200, right? Yeah, 200, if I'm not mistaken. You know, we'll see. But once they get it together and they start pushing and putting the title there and really mapping things out, they'll get it cracking. Victor Santoyo, what's going down? You already know, Houston. Lori, what's going down, Lori? EDU, what's going down, bro? Good evening, broski. Watching your live stream from Tijuana. Love your show. Always true facts best. And I appreciate that, EDU. Jose, yeah, we're gonna make that happen, bro. 2022 for sure will Houston, Texas. Jay Ellis, Elias, calling Money Brown because he get a lot of money. I wish it was true, fam. Victor, what's going down? Alfred say, salute to you, Money. I always enjoy listening to your content. Tank will win by knockout. Tank go fuck Rolly up. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Tank is going to fuck Rolly up. And there's nothing Floyd can do to save him. No doubt, Lakers Raven. My man New Media say, man, that's great, Monty. Richard Schaefer is a legend in the game. Yeah, that's my dog, Rich. I had Rich on the show like 3 times already, though, bro. That's my man's right there, bro. You need to talk about the shit Javante posted and deleted about Floyd being jealous. Oh, I already put a video out on that, Robert. If you rock with me, then you'd have seen that video. Jose Wells going down, my brother Green team in the building. What are your predictions on Ryan Garcia? We're gonna talk about it. You know, Money Mafia in the building. Money Mafia in the building. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a few things today, bro. We most definitely gonna talk about Ryan Garcia and this fight coming up, right? Ryan Garcia tank in the making, bro, because that's the biggest, one of the biggest fights in boxing. When you keep talking about the younger fighters, you know, I know people can bring up Devin Haney, of course. Devin Haney, if he become undisputed, right? Then you got Shakur Stevenson, he coming up, things of that nature. But to me, just to me, out of all these young bulls, the biggest fight is Javante Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. And when they make it, y'all understand why I say that. Them boys had history, and even though Rolly know how to piss Tank off and make Tank want to knock his goddamn head off, Ryan Garcia is one of them fighters that know how to get to Tank as well, for us pissing him off. But Tank go fuck them all up. Boxing WBC, 120%. You ain't never lied. Canelo was the pound for pound king, the 4 division world champion. But he also, you're the best on here because you keep it real 100, and the rest don't keep it real. You get thumbs up every time. Appreciate that, Billy. What happened to Ortiz? Was he in the hospital? I don't know about him being in the hospital, but I know he had some type of, uh, I can't pronounce the word, riolis or some shit where, you know, um, I guess something spill over into the bloodstreams and they can fuck up the kidneys or something. He had a torn muscle. So whatever vitamins he was taking could spill on over to his bloodstream and, cause some real damage. Let's just say that. So he had to pull out his fight. Jerome Erlin say MOB money over boxing. I like that, bro. Keep telling it like it is. I like that, Jerome. Tank versus Ryan will be a big fight, but I see Tank taking Ryan to school. It's a good fight. I want to see Ryan next versus someone with a name. Enough with the bullshit. Haney busy for this year and next year. Did you see my message? Yeah, I read your message already, Darwin. That's why Shakur didn't want to sign with Floyd. Saw Floyd more into promoting himself. Exactly, Alex Carrillo. He spoke on that. Y'all smash that like button, y'all come in, fam. Boots versus Ortiz ain't gonna happen into the future. Tank versus Stevenson ain't gonna happen into the future. Paul Garage, what's going down? CG Cap, so I salute money and continued growth and success to you and the channel. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. So we gonna have some interesting topics today. We're gonna be bouncing back and forth. It looked like Terence Crawford is going to show up in Dallas and possibly even get into the ring. Well, CG, you said what's the best boxing gym in the Loop area? The East Side ain't the Loop area, my brother. But I can't really just point out the best boxing gym in the Loop area. I ain't gonna even lie to you, fam. Boost is fighting for the mandatory right undercard of Charlo Castano. Um, Boost is fighting for the mandatory right. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, for the IBF. I thought you were saying he's fighting for the mandatory to fight Charlo Castano. I'm like, hell no, nah, boy. Appreciate that, Billy. No doubt Houston, Texas. What's your prediction on the Ugas versus Spence? I got Errol Spence by punishment. I live in St. Louis though. I just go over there to him because he was somebody I was introduced to via making a donation to his gym. Okay. Hey, if you like that thing though, bro, I ain't gonna tell you not to go though. You know, Jay Smith, what's going down? You feel me? If you like that thing, go over there and light it up, fam. Jay Bonella, double O, what's going down? Yeah, that's going down for sure, Houston. They in talks for that thing. Usyk is back. And then the thing is, they talked all type of shit about Loma for trying to get his fight in with George Kambosos, but you know, Usyk get to come and do his thing. Which I'm not mad at him, but at the same time, it's like, God damn, y'all gonna keep the same energy? Definitely want to slide in Spence fight next week. The floor tickets aren't crazy price either, 12 to 1300. Yeah, the Spence shit finna be jumping, bro. My dog Ivo Dave, what's going down, man? Say much love, money. So turns out I had a rupture eardrum. Oh shit, not an ear infection. Man. Cause when you said an ear infection, you would say it was swollen, bro. Like I was thinking like, damn, I had an ear infection before, but my shit never like literally swole up from an ear infection. You know, it was irritating in the inside. So did they take care of it, Ivo? They had to go in and do something to it to go ahead be right in Ryan's strike zone. Hope he got head movement. I'm rooting for an upset. I heard he Doug's Ryan, but that ain't happening. Ryan knocking his ass out, bro. I'll tell you that now. Ryan knocking him out. Ryan is knocking him out. Y'all smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like for your boy Money B. Smash the like, family. Smash it. Smash that like. Smash that like. Spence and Ugas tickets hasn't been sold yet. Boy, Cashmere Spence, what are you talking about? Money, are you getting up early for GGG fight? Michael Shaw, that's what I'm trying to see now, bro. I might already be up. To be real with you, shit. What's today though? I had finished some homework, but I got more homework to do. So I just might. Cito the Great, what's going down, bro? How you feeling, champ? Jerome, boy, I've been a Rounds fan forever. I'm from St. Louis. It's real over here. Been a Rounds fans from all the shitty days to the good days. No doubt, all right, boy. I think you gonna get it together, man. I think it's gonna help, but man, shit sound like it hurt. Oscar, what's going down? I got Bud beating Garcia. Which Garcia? Bud ain't fighting Garcia. No doubt, Cito. No doubt, Cito. You know, when you in the sea, just let me know, man. If I'm free, we can most definitely hook up, fam. Fundora Lubin. Let's talk about it a little bit, man. I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. A hell of a fight. But I think Lubin will win that one. Dick G Benavidez have to show me he can beat Bivol. Bivol the champ, so he's gonna have to show me he can beat him. But I feel like Fundora and Lubin is gonna be a good scrap. We gonna talk about it, Billy y'all. Yeah, Fundora Lubin gonna be a good scrap. Like my brother New Media said, y'all smash the like button, guys, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share the video as well. Ernie V, what's going down? Keep your eyes on the prize, money. Knock out that homework. Or the homework go get done. You ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't got no choice with that shit. Floyd ain't punch drunk. Floyd just slick as hell. Definitely is real out here, money. I do a lot of outreach and going to only do more as my asset management and NIL companies continue to grow. No doubt, CG Cap. Nah, Bud ain't fighting Danny. He possibly be fighting Keith Thurman, though. Danny let you know he ain't fighting Bud next. I watched the Get Up Boys podcast. I seen Shakur on there, Willie D. I watched that. Scarface. Appreciate that, Vic G. Yeah, man. Coach be having me down laughing, bro, on this channel. Coach is real as they get, though. See, a lot of people can't take Coach. You know, they see New Media TV. And what I like about Coach, everybody get the same energy. You feel me? Everybody. He is not a fanboy of boxing. If y'all don't know the boxing commandments, he will let you know quickly. He do not fanboy. You feel me? He do not fanboy for nobody. I haven't seen one fighter that he fanboy for yet. Not one fighter came through Coach table and name that went across the desk that can't get that smoke. And that's what I mean about people being consistent. You know what I mean? Coach is an example of somebody that's being consistent to me to where I can't say shit. I can't say nothing. If you get on Errol Spence ass, if you get on Canelo ass, if you get on Tank ass, Wilder, I can't say nothing if it's my favorite fighter because he keep the same energy with all these fighters, bro. Doesn't matter who it is. Name a fighter. And you had somebody pissed off at him about every fucking fighter. I haven't seen him kiss not one fighter ass. And if you have, somebody please send me the video. You know what I'm saying? He keep the same energy with every fucking fighter. And that's the only thing I mean with these other cats. If you want to shit on Canelo so much, if you want to hate on Canelo so much, then keep the same energy with the other fighters, right? And if I see you keeping the same energy with the other fighters, then I have nothing to say because that's your ammo. That's how you get down. You want the best versus the best, and you mean that. Doesn't matter who the fuck it is. But don't sit up here trying to shit on one man and then let the other man skate free, especially a man that ain't even doing as much as the motherfucker you shitting on. If you follow me. You want to sit up here and kiss the ass of a fighter who ain't doing more than a fighter that you shitting on. What type of backwards ass shit is that? You feel me? Yeah, I will admit. Do I got my favorites in the sport? Yes, I do got my favorites in the sport. Do I big up my favorites in the sport? Yes, I do big up my favorites in the sport, and I tell you I do, right? But one thing that I will do is give credit where credit is fucking due. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna get credit where credit is due. If they fight somebody that deserve the just due, they gonna get the just due. If I feel like that person gonna do something good, I'm gonna say the person gonna do something good. If I feel like he'll get his ass beat, I'm gonna say he'll get his ass beat. You feel me? A lot of these cats don't do that, fam. A lot of these cats don't do that. Polo Sports, what's going down, man? Nah, Jerome, the reason why Floyd didn't show up because Floyd's promoting his own goddamn fight. You know what I'm saying? Floyd is promoting his own fight, and he was sabotaging Tank. He was sabotaging Tank. Why you got people out here talking about he wasn't sabotaging Tank? Show me when he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? People out here trying to make up shit and say this and say that. Like, bro, if you don't stop with that silly ass shit, I just call a spade a spade. A lot of these times, like a lot of times, bro, a lot of times people make shit more complicated than what the fuck it is. You dig me? Jay Smith. Yes, I do think the Rams are repeating, 3-peating, 4-peating, 5-peating, 6-peating, 7-peating, 8-peating, 9-peating. As long as I'm a Rams fan, why wouldn't I think that we're going to repeat, Jay Smith? I'm going to believe that we're going to win every year. Like I did when we was trash ass trash. You know what I mean? Trash ass trash. The Mark Bolgers and the Sam Bradfords and the motherfucking um um we had Ryan Fitzpatrick though, but it wasn't the Ryan Fitzpatrick that played with the Bills or the Jets. He was just coming up from Harvard. See, I don't want to get to talk about football because I go all the way off. And I get to talk about football and I get off topic with boxing. So I'm going to stick with boxing, fam. But yes, I do believe we're going to repeat, fam. Yeah, we lost Von Miller, but we picked up motherfucking who? B. Wagner, baby. Come on now. Keep up. Keep up now. Yeah, we lost Von, but we picked up B. Wagner, baby. Billy Wag, baby. We got Billy Wag over that bitch. Bobby Wag. I call the man Billy Wag. We got Bobby Wagner, baby. I know a lot about Bobby playing in our division. But, we go call it how it is. Coach, what's going down? Coach, how you feeling, Coach? I mean, it's a huge loss, but we made it to the Super Bowl without without Von Miller before. Don't get me wrong. We all right, man. We got motherfucking 8D, man. 99 problems, but a blitz ain't one. You feel me? 99 problems, but a blitz ain't one. If you having sack problems, I feel bad for you, son. Got 99 problems, but a blitz ain't one. Hit me. Tay, what's going down, beautiful queen? How you doing, love? Yeah, Tay, I'm known to get down in my day. I'm known to get down in my day. I mean, Houston fucked their team up. Oh, man, my Lakers done. Of course, Jay Triller. A Rams fan to the end, bro. That's what's up, Tay. A Rams fan to the end. I'm still riding out, bro. You see my Edward Jones Rams banner flying up there. I can't show you right now. Maybe I could show you. I don't think I can show you right now. Yeah, the Rams got a lot of Hall of Famers on that team, Jay Smith. 7-7 against the Rangers. But yeah, let's get back to this boxing, man. We got a lot of boxing tomorrow. We got a lot of boxing tomorrow. You know, starting at 4 a.m. The Triple G card starts at 4 a.m. Um, I have Triple G winning that fight. I have Triple G winning that fight. You know, yes, Triple G is 40 years of age. Murata is a banger himself. Murata can crack. Oh yeah, no doubt, Jay, no doubt. Boxing knowledge, what's going down? Yes, sir, Jerome. 99 problems, but if this ain't one, if you're having sack problems, I feel bad for you, son. You know, we still got Leonard Floyd on the end. Great Gangs in the middle. See, man, y'all got to stop throwing me off of boxing, bro. Let me stick to boxing, fam. Y'all talking to a world champion over here, man. You know, I'm sitting on top of the world right now, fam. I'm sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. I mean, no doubt, boxing knowledge tomorrow going to be lit, fam. I might drop the link, man. I might drop the link. Let some of y'all come up here and rock out and cook with me, fam. Let some of y'all come up here and rock out and cook with your boy. Not yet, coach. Not yet, coach. You say 40 today, Teach, man. Happy birthday to you, man. Silver Surfer Luke, what's going down, Silver Surfer? Teach, happy 40th birthday, my brother, man. Happy birthday, fam. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Yeah, I just might drop the link. I just might drop the link. You feel me? We will see. Oh, Triple G. Oh, well, Triple G 40. Still a blessing for Triple G. You know, big drummer show, man. Big drummer show. Big drummer show. I want Max. Me want Mexican style, Max. Me want me belts. Me want Mexican style. Then get into the ring. Canelo walked his ass down. Oh yeah, Zerto versus Benavidez is a hell of a fight. I like it. Marco Lona, what's going down? Javier Sanchez, what's going down? He beating everyone. And yeah, man, shouts out to them Cubans, bro. For sure, shouts out to the Cubans, bro. For sure, shouts out to the Cubans, man. That's a what have it been? 65 years since the ban. So now they can fight professional, bro. Um, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know, that's for a whole nother live stream because that's some heartwarming type shit right there. 60. Oh, 60 years. Okay. Let's give Canelo some love. Mayweather didn't show up. And Canelo's. I don't know what you mean, Javier. Keeping it close up and some of their best Olympians out of the pro circuit. Man, they miss out on a whole lot, bro, by keeping it closed up, bro. They miss out on a whole lot. You know, Castro was he never wanted to be involved with America, you know, and the things America had going on. So, you know, you gotta blame Castro for all that type of shit, fam. You know. But Let's get into it, y'all. Let's talk about this Canelo and Mayweather situation. Then we go dump down to everything else. I dropped the video today, fam, letting y'all know that Floyd Money Mayweather was clout chasing Canelo Alvarez to promote his fight. Right? Canelo was dissing. Floyd Mayweather was dissing Canelo Alvarez for this moment right here, family. For this moment right here. And if he could, he would have announced this shit earlier when he was talking all that shit about Canelo Alvarez. But he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? But he could. Right? So, I played a clip. Matter of fact, I'm going to play it and I'm going to let y'all hear 50 Cent say what I've been trying to tell people for the longest. Right? That Floyd's doing this shit to promote. The only time, as long as it's benefiting him, he's going to say whatever the fuck he has to say. So, all y'all cats that always come and talk about, oh, money, bro, you clickbait, you this. I don't clickbait, homie. I just see into the future. And whatever I put on my title, I'm talking about in my video. So if you can't catch on and you can't understand, I'm sorry for you. But just give it a few months and then watch what happens. Charlo is not trash, Vic G. Yeah, Don Moore. So y'all listen, fam. Listen and pay close attention because everything is going to match up.
I thought y'all was good again. We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up with the conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing. So there's still some static. No, it only happens when it's fight time. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Right. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens. No, it only happens when it's fight time. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Right. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens. Yeah. Right, and then that. I don't even care about what they're doing. So there's still.
Gerardo, what's going down? Cafele Grant, what's going down, bro? Listen, y'all.
No, thought y'all was good again. We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation? I don't even care.
As I'm coming up in conversation, I don't even care. Why the fuck is Canelo coming up in conversation? Canelo said nothing about Floyd Mayweather. Canelo said nothing about Floyd Mayweather. Why is Canelo coming up in conversations, bro? Right? Okay. Now watch.
What they're doing. So there's still some stuff. No, it only happens when it's fight time.
It only happens when it's fight time. He got a fight coming up, right? Against Dangerous Don Moore. Oh, Dangerous Don. DDM. We call him Double DM. Dangerous Don.
It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens. No, it only happens when it's fight time. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens. Yeah.
Now, y'all can see, fam. This man can't keep Canelo's name out of his mouth because he know Canelo is the hottest thing in boxing right now. I always explain this. Floyd beat 50 motherfuckers, bro. 50, 50 Cent. We just listened to 50, Floyd beat 50. We listened to 50, Floyd beat 50. Floyd is 50-0. We just listened to 50. 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather, 50-0. Right? So now he keeping Canelo name in his mouth because what? Obviously, he gonna have our stupid ass talking about him because he Floyd Mayweather. We go jump for it like a fool, right? Because it's Floyd Mayweather. And the main thing we gonna say is, well, if you want to keep talking about Canelo, how about you get your punk ass in the ring and fight Canelo? With he knowing he ain't coming back to fight Canelo. He don't want none of Canelo because you know Canelo will knock his ass out right now. I don't care what nobody say. Right? We just seen the clip of Floyd working out and trust me, the reflexes ain't the same, homie. The reflexes ain't the same. So he does that to get people talking, watching, hoping on some shit that'll never come. Right? My brother Ronald in the building was going down, Ron. I see you on double duty. So he used the Canelo name for a little clout, a little buzz. And it's weak shit. And he don't just use Canelo name, he tarnished the man name. He tarnished the man name. Canelo, 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 steroids, 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 right? Now you coming out here, you trying to discredit a man and stop a man from eating so you can eat, right? Because y'all know if somebody ever get busted for steroids, you lose all endorsements. You lose some of your fan base. You go down to a dark place, right? Right? That's what happens when you get busted for steroids, right? You go to a dark place. People call you a cheater. It's a lot that happens, fam. And you got to work your way back up depending on what sport you're in if you man enough and tough enough to get yourself there. So by him coming out and discrediting Canelo, talking about steroids, 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 and all that shit, you fucking that man name up. You're doing third on that man name. You're trying to stop that man from eating and feeding his family so you can eat and feed your family. And to me, that's sucker shit. It's sucker shit, bro. I don't respect no man who come out and try to stop another man from eating, especially somebody that's going by their way, doing it the right way, not robbing, stealing, killing no goddamn body, right? Right? You making a living, putting your life on the line, just like you go out there and put your life on the line to make your money. But you're not putting your life on the line no more. You going out there on exhibition bouts. And you coming around this motherfucker trying to fuck up my bread and hate on me and trying to deteriorate my fan base and my endorsements and everything that I work my ass off for. You trying to just get that shit and just throw it in the gutter like it's nothing, right? And then he come out and he says, they always talk about Canelo. They don't talk about no other black fighters. They don't talk about this fight. They don't talk about Errol Spence. Why y'all always talking about Canelo? Terence Crawford, like he say all that shit. And then he comes right out and step on the black fighter toes. I told y'all, bro, Floyd only uses the fucking race card when it benefits him. That's it. He only uses the race card when it benefits him. Other than that, he going against all the race cards. He going against the shit. Right? Continue to wear Gucci. All lives matter. Kicking it with basketball coaches that says racist shit. Right? So only time you want to play the race card is when it benefits him, bro. And that's even more sucker shit. Inside the ring, to me, Floyd is the GOAT. I won't take that away from him. That's to me. Y'all might got everybody else. That's to me. Right? And people want to get pissed off and come out here and make up fake ass, false ass, weak ass narratives to protect Mayweather as if I'm going to stop saying what I'm saying. As if I'm going to stop saying what I'm saying. You feel me? It's not exposing him, Houston, Texas. It's just speaking of facts, bro. It's just speaking of facts, right? You come out, you shit on Gervonta Tank Davis. You got cats out here talking about he didn't shit on Tank. Right? You got cats out here talking about, oh, Tank doing this and Tank doing that. Oh, poor Tank and all this shit. Nah, Tank ain't crying. We not saying no poor Tank. Nah, we not saying no poor Tank. When Tank stand on his own too and saying, fuck you, now y'all want to get mad and pissed off. I never said Floyd wasn't great, bro. Floyd is a fucking legend. He's an icon. To me, he's the greatest fighter of all time, bro. But it don't take away from the fuck shit that he be doing. Floyd do a whole lot of fuck shit. He does that, bro. He does that. Floyd is a petty ass dude. He's a narcissist. He's petty, and he does a whole lot of fuck shit. I mean, we saying it right with our own two eyes. And if you act like you don't see it, then that's on you. I don't give a fuck. My brother, Ronald, thank you for that love in the cash out, bro. Much love, much appreciated, man. Happy weekend to you too, my brother. We got some great fights tomorrow, and we go get them all in. But he does a lot of fuck shit. And a lot of people they want to act like it don't exist because they want to say Floyd's a black man. Oh, Floyd's a black man. Why y'all trying to hate on the black man? All he do is just made himself rich. All he did was become a billionaire. All he did, okay, he done all that, bro, and he still can't fucking let go. He still can't live and let live. He still don't go out there and push the black fighters to be great as they can be, right? He's in a Michael, him and Michael Jordan are two of the same kind of me, bro. You can't be up under that shadow, bro, because they're not going to let you shine. They not. And Floyd worse than Michael Jordan, right? You can't be up under their shadow because they're not going to let you shine, bro. They just can't. It's just something within them where they just can't get out their own fucking way. Floyd pretend as if he want people to break his records, but then he'll tell you in the interview, no fighter will ever be greater than me, ever. No fighter ever. I haven't given the sport 20 plus years in my life to say any fighter be greater than me. No fighter will ever be greater than me, right? But then you get back in front of the camera and say, "Oh, well, this is my protege, and records are made to be broken, and I'm trying to find the next Floyd Mayweather, somebody that's can be greater than me, this, that, and the third." So he contradicts himself so goddamn many times. But then he'll tell you, "I'm only human. I can contradict myself, motherfucker. Just because you contradict yourself on purpose, don't make it right, bro. It don't make it right. And you can come out and say you contradicting yourself, but still don't make it right. You feel me? It don't matter what Lennon Ellaby want. Tank gone. Lennon Ellaby didn't know what the fuck to say at the press conference the other day. So, he's done for. He can't fix nothing. He can't fix nothing. Right? Tank really kind of put him on blast when he was talking about the Keith Thurman, but y'all ain't really catch on to it. People ain't catch on to it. People thought Tank was being serious when he said as long as the money right. Tank was really saying that these motherfuckers tried to throw me at 147 with Keith Thurman on some sucker shit. This got her, right? As long as the money right, this got her. Like, that's why Lennon go grab him and get the laugh and like, get the fuck off me, dude. Get the fuck up off me. First of all, Floyd didn't ruin the sport, so I never said Floyd ruined the sport. So don't say Floyd ruined the sport. Then here comes Canelo destroying boxing more worse. Cut that shit out. You sound dumb as hell when you say stupid shit like that, right? Dumb as hell. So ain't nobody listen to that shit, right? So, anyways, right? You got Tank up there. You promote your fight. When Tank got they like Floyd could have waited to do that shit, bro. It's a fucking exhibition bout. But like I tell people, Floyd do everything. Everything that he do has a tactic to it. He didn't just wake up and say, "I'm gonna today I'm gonna promote my fight, man. You know what? It's a Saturday. It's Thursday. I feel like I gotta do this shit. I know Tank them shit is on this and that, but I gotta get it in." No, he really playing that shit out. Okay, Tank not gonna be with me no more. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is on his day, what are gonna go on Showtime? I'm gonna put out there that I'm gonna have my fight, and I'm gonna overshadow that shit, and everybody gonna talk about me instead of talking about him. Period. Look at the when Tank them had their post fight. Their press conference. Go look at the goddamn numbers, bro. Go look at the numbers on fucking Showtime. That shit was pathetic. That shit was pathetic. That was by fucking design. And if I was Showtime, I'd be pissed off at Floyd Money Mayweather. And another thing, he shitted all over Rolly Romero. So that just shows you don't give a fuck about Rolly neither. Sarchengo, what's going down? He don't give a fuck about Rolly neither, bro. D. Frazier, what's going down, bro? Corey Walker, what's going down? Yeah, Tank going about it cool because it's over, bro. It's done. It's like he can try to do everything he try to do. It's over. I'm gonna knock your bitch ass fight out, and I'm out of here, bro. Teach Leonard Ellaby ain't know what the fuck to say. Coach say knows Leonard Ellaby look like a damn clown staring at Tank like a leech. Exactly, coach. Coach, he ain't know what the fuck to say, coach. Any other time, he'll have all the big words to say about Tank. Tank is going to be the biggest star in boxing. We all know this. Like, when it comes to Tank, he's the biggest star. He's the biggest. Like, he got up there, he didn't know what the fuck to say. One thing, he got to talking about Floyd. He was so stuck. We know what Floyd did, and like, man, let him sit your ass down somewhere. You looking like a clown right now. You looking like a clown right now, fam. Really. Y'all ain't gonna have shit to hold Mayweather promotion together after Tank leave. Because if y'all banking on Rolly to hold Mayweather promotions together, y'all in trouble. Y'all in a shitload of trouble. Armando Guzman, what's going down, fam? Y'all are in a shitload of trouble if you backing on Rolly Romero to hold down Mayweather Promotions, fam. Y'all are in trouble, bro. You feel me? So when Tank was right there, he was just talking. Like he said, this shit is over with, fam. It's over with. Like, it don't matter how much money. Matter of fact, let me read Tank tweet. Right, it's over with, fam. It's over and done with. Laugh out loud. Nigga had a press conference today and fight on the same day. No matter how much money you have, you can still be jealous of a motherfucker. Boy. And that goes to show you, bro, money don't make you happy. You know, money don't make you happy. So when we're looking at the situation, fam, Floyd is still stuck in them sucker ass ways. Uh, he's not going to be happy for you. And like I tell y'all, that's the difference between Canelo and Floyd. And a lot of people ain't gonna believe it. A lot of people go feel how they want to feel. I don't give a fuck how y'all take it, right? But the difference I see between Canelo and Floyd, how Canelo reign and how Floyd reign is, Canelo is really genuine from the heart when he want to help out the youth. You feel me? Like Canelo is really genuine and it's from the heart when Canelo Alvarez want to help out the youth. You dig what I'm saying? Like when he said that shit about Ryan Garcia, he was wishing that boy the best for really try to keep him in the gym to make him better so he can go out there and live up to the best of his potential. Right? Exactly, Silver Surfer. Live up to the best of his potential. When Canelo said Shakur Stevens is welcome to the gym, he mean it. Tank Davis is welcome, he mean it, right? Anybody is welcome to the gym, and Canelo want to, show you that shit from a genuine perspective. Where Floyd is always a catch-22 with him, bro. It's always a catch-22. Floyd is the most self-absorbing prick ever. Great fighter, horrible promoter, all that money, and he's still insecure and unhappy, begging for attention. Exactly, coach. Exactly, bro. Meaty Rowley, what's going on? Appreciate that, Meaty. Mamba, I'll pose that question. I pose that question. Why did Canelo fight on May 7th? Right? You talk all that shit about Canelo Alvarez. You waited to go a week after Canelo on Jamel Cholo card. Right? You talk all that shit about Canelo. Canelo this, Canelo that, Canelo this. Why didn't you put your fight on May 7th, Cinco de Mayo weekend, right? You always want to fight on the Cinco de Mayo week, right? Remember, you call it Cinco de Mayweather. Alexander Mercer, what's going down, bro? How you been, brother? Going through a few things, bro, but I'm hanging in there, champ. I ain't gonna complain about nothing. Floyd has better competition than Canelo in their first few years as a pro. What are you talking about, Corey? They don't have nothing to do with nothing. That does have nothing to do with nothing. We're talking about right now as we speak. I don't want to talk about no pet. I'm talking about right now as we speak. Right? Why didn't he go heads up with Canelo Alvarez instead of Jamel Charlo? He go step on. He talk all that shit about, oh man, they talk about Canelo. Oh, that's all they do. This, that, and the third. Well, why not go up against him and stop them from talking about him? Huh? Why not put your exhibition on Canelo Alvarez week? Because you know Canelo Alvarez gonna fuck you over. That's why. You know Canelo Alvarez is gonna fuck you over. You feel me? You know Canelo was gonna fuck you over. And hey, coach, I wish you was here, man. When I interviewed my guy, man, coach, subscribe to Surgical Boxing, coach. He from New Orleans. He an Asian from New Orleans, coach. He be in certain gyms. I was wondering, did you know him? I'm finna see if he can jump in. Well, not jump in on the live, but jump into the stream. Why didn't he jump on? I mean, go heads up with Canelo. You feel me? Because he know Canelo was gonna eat his ass alive, fam. He knew it. He knew it. You know what I mean? So he went up the next week. He went up the next week. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. But that's some real sucker shit Floyd be doing, fam. Real sucker shit. We ain't comparing no Canelo or no Floyd fucking first 10 fights. Fuck they got to do with anything, bro. Y'all always missing the point. Y'all always missing the point. Every time we talk about Canelo and Floyd, y'all always want to compare a fucking resume. Like, we not talking about resumes. Right? We not talking about resumes, bro. You understand what I'm saying? What we talking about is motherfuckers being a man, right? Behaving like a fucking man, being real with what you do, and not being a fuck boy. Right? Floyd is turning into a rich ass fuck boy. That's what he is. Turning into a rich ass fuck boy, fam. That's what he turned into. A rich ass fuck boy that don't know how to get out of his own way, fam. I mean, you sabotage your own fucking fighter. My man sabotaged his own fucking fighters, bro. Right? Like, you go out there, and because it's not your way, you want to come out here and sabotage your own fighter. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, man. I'm gonna let y'all get on the cook with me, fam. But if you come in and this is your first time on this panel, you have to show your face. If you're not gonna show your face, like, just show your face in the back so I can see that you're somebody and you ain't one of these weird ass dudes. Then you can cut your camera off and I'll pull you on. But if not, then you're gonna be sitting in the back. Cut your camera off. Man, my brother Ron, thank you so much for that love in the PayPal again, fam. Coming through showing love once again. If y'all could, man, y'all can smash the like button. If y'all could show love to the Cash App, the PayPal, or the Venmo. Everything y'all donate is going to a good cause. Appreciate the love from everybody who do want to show love to your boy, man. Means a lot. Shouts out to the Green Team. If y'all want to become part of the Green Team, we're going to drop that link as well. But the link is dropped to the show. We're going to get my boy in the building as well. I want Coach to meet him. I want to see if Coach know him. He's from New Orleans. Surgical boxing coach. He break down. He got a channel. I want you to subscribe to his channel. The only way we get rid of Floyd is not watch the fight and buy that crap. King, let me see your face, bro. I don't know what you're doing back there, King. You ain't showing your face, so we ain't rocking like that. I don't know what you on. Coach, what's
What's
going?
up, little brother?
Chilling, chilling, chilling.
Man, Floyd is a bitch, bro. Dude act like a bitch,
Man, the shit that he's doing, coach, for real, bro.
bro. No, but as long as people buy that shit, they're gonna keep on. He gonna keep on doing what he say. I'm just gonna steal money, pretty much. Man, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to see that bullshit, bro. People stop watching that shit, and they lose money on his ass, and he'll be out the door. Then we won't have to worry about Floyd doing stupid shit like this anymore.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
want to see that shit, bro. Nobody want to see that shit, bro. That dude is a horrible person, bro. Like he has so many insecurities, bro. How can you be so insecure and you got all of this money? How
Man,
can you be so insecure that you always gotta be in the fucking limelight? Bro, let it go, bro. You had your time. Let these fucking guys, you're not gonna help and promote these guys the right way and help them make them stars and leave that shit alone, bro. You always gonna have your memories. Everybody know who you are. You going down in the record books, all of this bullshit. There's no need for you to continue on doing this shit, bro. There's no need for you to fucking need to be seen so fucking much, bro. That is insecure, bro. He has a lot of mental issues, bro. When people like that, they got a lot of mental issues that they never got over. That's what it is, bro.
man, I say the same thing. I say, and coach, it ain't that he just had his time. Like you had one of the best runs, if not the best run in boxing, bro. How can
Right.
you not step? You say all this time, "Oh, I'm not coming back to boxing. I'm not doing this." Well, you couldn't even get out the way of your own fucking fighter, bro. You got a fucking stud right there, Javante Tank Davis, who you can have locked in another fucking 10-year contract if you just treat the dude the right way and put him in the
You
right
know,
fight, bro.
he don't want that though, man.
He don't
He
want
don't
that.
want that. He don't want that. He don't want nobody to outshine him. He don't want nobody to 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 get ahead of him. He has to be the center of attention at everything. If probably if you was at the same place as him, I can guarantee you, if people not paying attention to him at some place, he'll lose his fucking mind, bro. Like
I
he's
agree.
that insecure. Like that dude has problems, bro. Like, and all of that money, bro, don't make you happy, and it don't make you lose those mental issues that he has. He
I
has
agree.
mental issues, bro.
Coach, this my guy right here, surgical boxing coach. He got a channel, coach. Coach, when I say you got to subscribe to his channel and watch how he break down fights, he from the NO, coach.
What part of the city you live in?
I grew up in the West Bank, but I would live in Mid City for a little bit. I'm about to move out of here though.
Are you in Mid City right now?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm about to move like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You from the city?
Okay. Yeah, born and raised Seven World, bro.
Somewhere? What gym you go? Oh, you operate out the St. Bernard gym?
No, 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 no. They got a gym on the West Bank, on the West Bank
Uppercuts or the one in Avondale?
no, not uppercuts. We got a one that's right off of right when you go on through the tunnel and shit.
Yeah.
If you make that U-turn on the right hand side, we got a gym over there. I done been
Oh,
uppercuts plenty of times. New Orleans Boxing Club and all of that with
yeah. That's where I was. I mean, I just go out there, hit the bags, stay in shape. But that's where I was
yeah.
going. Uh-huh.
I don't like one of the owners. He act like a little bitch sometimes, and I know you probably know him.
Yeah, I just be keeping to myself. I just go over there, hit the bags, talk some bullshit. But yeah, a lot of people mention it.
My little partner was he was a contender. He had like an IBO belt at one time. I don't know if you know him, little Ronald Weaver.
Weaver, that's my dog, man. When I first came down here, cause I had moved to Baton Rouge and I had came back. He was at Mike's gym,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
where I
yeah.
met him and what's OG name? The old dude Wade, Coach Wade. I
Yeah,
had met
yeah, I
Weaver
know.
and Wade, but yeah, Weaver a good dude, bro. I watched his
Yeah,
old school fight, man. The man had rhythm. He was good. That man was in there.
yeah. Ronald was nice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald came up under us though. Like you had John Duplessis and all them dudes before him, and
Right.
and then you had like like my coach was like Percy Pugh and Tony Licata. Tony passed away. He was if Tony had fought. He fought Carlos Monzon back in the day. Yeah,
Damn,
bro, he was.
it's a legend right there, Monsoon.
You
Right.
talking my zone, coach? Hey, y'all go subscribe to
Look
my
at
dog Surgical Boxing, coach. You gotta subscribe to his channel.
I'm gonna check him out.
I just did a keys to victory for Fundora and Lubin for tomorrow too.
Who you got?
Man, the more I think about it, I don't know. Lubin, if his chin hold up, he's straight. But Fundora can handle Lubin's power, he might walk him down. But you know the thing about the Mexican style fighters, when they're young, they chin still in shape, and you know Fundora's still young, so he ain't been through too many wars yet. But I mean, he's susceptible to everything. But I mean, that's why they fight. They walk you down.
He let Carter. Carter was catching him with some
with the overhand lefts all night,
bro. And they both left-handed. And Carter was catching, right, bro. You not gonna if he get hit like that by Erickson Lubin, dude.
No, I agree. That's why I said it comes down.
And he don't move it. He don't move his fucking head.
No,
at all.
Exactly,
so
and that's why. Go ahead, coach. No, go ahead, coach. Sorry.
I say if he get an exchange with Erickson Lubin like Carter did, and Erickson, but you see, I think Erickson Lubin, just like he broke Rosario to the body. Mm-hmm. That's what I think is gonna happen with this kid because he raked Rosario body and stopped him.
Yeah,
that dude punch hard, bro. He got
that body's open too because he's so damn tall. It's hard to defend your head and your body at the same time. He goes down to defend his body, his head open.
Right? And the key for Lubin is to stay low. See, that's the key to get inside. You got to stay low on a big guy like that, a big tall guy like that.
Right.
So I think he's gonna catch. He gonna catch that boy with some hard shit, and he gonna be like, "Oh shit, this some different shit. There's some different type of power, bro."
No, for sure, Lubin could crack.
Coach, and with both fans though, coach. That's why I like Lubin. With both, like even though Lubin a southpaw, I think he gonna get him. Like I seen knockout talking about Fundora knocking him out in the 8th round. Man, Lubin I got Lubin knocking out Fundora. I like Fundora, right?
That's what I do too.
Yeah, but his height, and don't get me wrong, he like to bang it out in the inside
and that's the problem.
And some people talking about Paul Williams. Okay, well, go look at Paul Williams and look how Paul Williams got his ass caught in the inside. You feel me? Yes, he was tall, he was lanky, but Paul Williams, he didn't use his reach and his length. He didn't use it at times neither. And Fundora fall into them same traps to where he get in the inside and he like to try to bang it too much, like you say with that Mexican style. But I just think Lubin.
And that's what I said. And that's what I said. I told Knockout, me and Knockout went at it. I said, bro, y'all gonna understand. There's levels to this shit. Mm-hmm. That dude, listen, that dude is a. Now don't get me wrong, Fundora is a tough fighter and he's a good fighter, but I don't think he has the skills to beat Erickson Lubin because once Erickson Lubin figure out what he's doing, and he catch him with some shit, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, bro. It's just like that. I told him. I gave the example. Tyrone McKenna. He thought he was gonna beat Regis, right? And you saw. When after the fight, he had fucking patches and shit all over his head and all of this shit. And he was like, man, he punched different. There's some different shit. And you can't be reckless with Lubin because if you get reckless, he's polished enough to where he gonna catch you with some hard shit and he gonna hurt you. You know? Now, don't get me wrong. His chin is, he's a little chinny. I'm not gonna call him man that because he got 25 fights. In only 2 fights, he got knocked out once and he got hurt by Rosario, and he shook that shit off, and you saw what happened at the end.
He got rocked by your.
And he got rocked by. Terrell Garcia caught him too.
Yeah, he rocked.
Yeah, Garcia caught him too.
Garcia rocked the fuck.
He dropped
Tim
him.
Zoo, fuck. He just knocked him down. So I mean, it ain't like
Let me touch on this real fast, Sergio and Coach. SC. See, when y'all come in here, bro, y'all be like, why you hate Floyd so much? Bro, Floyd is my GOAT. I got Floyd as the greatest fucking fighter of all time, in my opinion. I got my reason. I break him down, and they would stand with anybody reason why they got somebody else to go. It's not why I hate Floyd so much. It's just that I'm telling the truth about Floyd ass, and y'all can't take it, bro. Listen, y'all get caught up in that, oh, Floyd did this and Floyd did that type of shit. Listen, man, we from the streets, fam, and we know real motherfuckers when we see real motherfuckers. We know a fuck boy when we see a fuck boy, bro. Floyd acting like a fuck boy. The shit that he's doing, and I'm gonna call his ass out on it. I'm not the cat that want to be around Floyd and kiss your ass, hee hee ha ha, just to be around the group. I'm gonna be the nigga you kicking out the group because I'm telling your ass the truth. I don't give a fuck about none of that flash and pizzazz and all that shit, bro. You feel me? So in the mix of what Floyd is doing right now, it's bullshit. And if y'all can't see that, then y'all stuck on bullshit as well, fam. And I'm gonna continue making the videos I'm making. I'm continuing to say the shit that I'm saying. You feel me? So at the end of
Fuck
the
that.
day, yeah, y'all take it how y'all want to take it, fam.
Hey, fuck that money. Just the whole thing is this. I'm not gonna ever fucking. I ain't gonna have no money like Floyd ever in my life. So I don't give a fuck. Fuck
Exactly,
that
coach.
dude, bro. If he act like a fucking bitch, he act like a bitch. Regardless. Now, was he a great fighter? Absolutely.
Absolutely, fam.
Absolutely. He's one of the best fighters of all time. But his that don't mean that make you a good fucking person, or
No,
that don't make you
Yeah,
have a
bro.
great
you ain't
attitude.
gotta
Or
agree with everything across the board. Just because you think they're a good fighter, don't mean you gotta agree with
right.
everything
I
across the
don't know
board.
them dudes. All I
Hmm.
know is what you put out there in the public, and what you putting out right now is that you a narcissistic little fucking prick. That's
Exactly,
it.
coach. My brother Omega Ribs going down. And then not only that, coach, like this is not the first time he did this. If y'all don't know Luis Arias, Luis Cuba, that's my guy. I
Yeah,
still
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with Cuba. Floyd even got rid of Cuba, let him guard his contract because Cuba was still cool with J.R. Hassan Rockman Jr. Right at that time when they was had that they had the all access and Hassan Rockman the
Talking
young
about
boy.
Errol put it on his ass.
No,
You
coach. When they was in there and they turned the bell off, and the young boy, he was Hassan Robinson's son was talking a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong. Or you ain't gonna
right.
get in there until you support me. It's on camera, coach. And then so they got in there, they cut the bell off, and that boy whooped his little ass. You know what I'm saying? But they went with the bell off. Like they say they supposed to went 30 minutes, and they said it was against regulation. Like you're not supposed to do that shit like that because that's like a real fight with no clock or shit like that, right? So that's when they had Bro Hassan Rodman Jr. Remember, coach, and they got the fight. You're like you boxed the kid, and they got back in there. Well, behind the scenes, they sued Floyd Mayweather. The Rockman sued Floyd Mayweather for that shit. And my dog Crystal Plum, thank you for that love and the cash out. Oh, hey Queen, looking good, girl.
How you
That's
doing?
he
He
from
from
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
I'm from the city. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
And coach, so they sued him, right? The Rockman sued Floyd, and Cuba was still cool with them, right? So because Luis Arias was still cool with them when they sued him, Floyd Mayweather let him go out his contract, and they got a whole clip on YouTube of him letting Cuba go, and him and Cuba having a back and forth, and Floyd calling the kid ungrateful, this, that, and the third, and all that shit. You know what I mean? So Floyd is stuck in his ways, man. He's a like Coach said, he's a narcissist, bro. And if shit don't go his way, he get the he get the
Bruh.
just crying like a bitch, man. And he
For a
want to see
grown ass man, bro, 40
beat
something
the
years
brother.
old, and you behave like that, bro, that's just a sign of immaturity at this age, bro.
Yeah, he
You
did.
have mental issues, and you need to go talk to somebody for real.
Facts, bro.
You laughing, bro. I'm
No,
dead
I
serious,
agree.
bro.
No, I completely agree. The dude,
You,
if you
after
that old
all
and
the
your
success,
principles that thrown off, you got everything
Mm-hmm.
at the palm of your hand, and you came to look out for these other dudes coming up. And you're only concerned about your best interest over these guys that are trying to come up underneath you, look up to you, listen to you. You know.
hey, I gotta get out of here, but get money, get his number, and hit me up, send me his number, bro. We'll hook up, bro. Since you
All right,
Okay.
out here.
boss. Nice meeting
Okay.
you.
All right, brother. Y'all be good, man.
You too,
All right.
coach.
Later.
Yeah, I
And
grew up on that side of town, West Bank. I actually grew
yeah,
up. It's actually really just over the bridge from the soup. So West Bank is like 5 minutes from where it is downtown. So everywhere downtown, uptown, it's called the city. And then wait, I think he from. I thought he said the West. I can't remember. He probably from the city.
yeah. So that's why
Yeah.
I know y'all got to know each other, bro. Especially when y'all get talking about them gyms and shit. Like coach all over that bitch. Like he really known. You feel
Oh,
me?
I know where he at. He off to the war. So we in the back of the French Quarter, going underneath that tunnel. I know what tunnel he was talking about. All right.
Yeah. Ronald, what's going down? Say, Monty, I finally agree with you after today. Tank definitely leaving Floyd for good. He is, bro. What you think about that, Serge? What you think about the situation with Tank and him leaving, but Floyd having his fucking press conference, and because he had a whole press conference, he didn't just announce that he was
Yeah.
having a fight. He had a whole press conference on the same day as his fighters, right?
Right.
And it was to sabotage Tank. What Tank was doing, bro?
Right. Well, there's two schools of thoughts when it comes to this. That man brought you up, but as much as he brought you up and brought you to where you're at now, you kind of hit a ceiling with him because he's unable to, like, Manning said it best, like, he done got all the money he ever dreamed about. Sure, you can have more money, but you rich already. Now you're looking at the guys that come up underneath your class. They're fighting these titles, these undisputed fights. Your boy about to go fight for the undisputed against Cambosos.
Mm-hmm.
All them kids around his age, fighting for all these big fights, getting all these big names, and he's unable to get these fights because he's not underneath a big enough promotion. And I mean, he could continue fighting these watcher fights, fighting underneath Floyd, but the question is like, do you stick with them forever and just kind of stay stagnant, or do you have to just think for yourself? I mean, if you think about it, I mean, a lot of boxers like they get promoted well, but they never stick with the promoter at the end of the day because they not outgrew the promoter.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's just I think it's just a part of the game, man. It's just like as much as you could say like, oh, he's not loyal, man. Like, dude, that's the game, bro. Like, you think the dude would treat you the same if he had one better than you, you know?
Exactly.
So
That's how I look at it, fam. Look, you can always thank somebody for help bringing you up, right?
right,
As much as we can say, oh man, Floyd Mayweather brought Tank up. He made Tank a star. He made Tank rich. He made Tank all this shit. We still got to put into the same perspective that Javante Tank Davis paid him to do those things because you get a
oh yeah,
percentage
for
out of the
sure,
man
yeah.
check. So as much as we want to give Floyd all the credit because his face card did help grow Tank, it still don't take away that Tank have to get his ass in the ring and win and fight and things of that nature. My whole situation is if you bumping heads with this man every time, we always having some type of situation going on. Like when Tank having a fight and people see Floyd at the press conference, that's some of the first time that they seen each other probably in months until the fight happened. You see what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
not like they got a relationship that where they hanging around each other and all this shit. Especially with Floyd, I mean with Tank taking his bitch from him, he crying about that shit. Rumors out there that he had relations with the man daughter. I don't know how true that is.
Oh man,
So, they saying this, that, and the third. But to me, right, if you feel like a man took you as far as he can take you, and that man is Floyd Money Mayweather, somebody that people want to think about, oh, this dude and did this, he's did that. Because we got to remember, bro, been up under Floyd, been up under Michael Jordan, that's a shadow that you're always going to be cast up under. You're never going to be able to get out of their shadow. I don't give a fuck how good you are because they're not going to let you out of the shadow. Floyd not going to step to the side and just let Tank prosper like Tank should prosper. Tank should have been in the ring with like Tank wanted to fight Lomachenko in 2020.
no,
This is
for sure, man. He want to fight. He got the
yeah,
heart.
yeah. This is documented. He wanted Loma in 2020, but listening to Floyd now and like he let his personal vendettas hold Tank back. I'm not making no other promotion company rich. I'm not doing no business with him. That's your
We only
personal.
find in-house fighters.
Exactly.
Who you got
Who the
in-house,
fuck?
man?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You took it out of my mouth, Surgical. Who the fuck do we got in house to put me on that level to break any of your records, bro? Because Rolly Romero ain't no fucking pay per view fight for real, right?
Yeah, no.
You got we got fucking Richard Hitchison. You have Jahad Tucker, if I'm not mistaken. I get Jahad Tucker and my other guy messed up, but he got either one. I think it's Jahad Tucker. But those boys ain't ready yet, right? You have nobody over there, fam. You have nobody over there to put Tank on that level. Everybody that Tank got to fight that's going to make him big is with a different promotion. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, all his fighters are with other promoters. You're going to have to do business with them sooner or later, bro. So by you talking about you're not making another promoter rich, then you not never putting Tank in the ring with him and let him really reach the plateau that he should be reaching, bro. And that's some selfish ass shit, bro. And that's why the bumping of the heads happened because Tank even had to force him to put him in the ring with Pedraza. He didn't even want Tank to fight Pedraza when Tank won his first title. Tank said he didn't believe in him, right? He didn't really believe that he was going to beat Pedraza. This is documented, right? This is not just Monty Brown talking. This shit is documented. And Tank went in there and knocked Pedraza smooth the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, at this stage, yes, you give Floyd credit. Thank you, man. It's like you helped get me to where I'm at. But right now, like Roy Jones said, Tank is known now in the boxing world. You don't need nobody. We got to think about it. Floyd Mayweather himself did the same thing Javante Tank Davis did.
Yeah,
He
bought himself out that contract from Bob
Oscar
Arum.
De La Hoya got
Oscar
away.
De La Hoya, yeah.
He prospered. Mikey Garcia, he prospered. Andy Ruiz, Canelo Alvarez. We seen once you get the fuck away from your promoter and you bet on yourself, and if you go out there and you still perform, it shows that you can become bigger than what the fuck you think you can be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to Tank. I respect Tank for doing this shit. It's good that Tank doing it, bet on himself, believing in himself, bro, because he's not getting caught up in the Adrian Bronner phase. Like Adrian Bronner really got caught up in the Floyd Mayweather phase to where he really wanted to be Floyd, and that shit hurt his feelings to where Tank is not investing into Mayweather as much as Adrian Bronner was investing into Mayweather. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Tank looked up to Mayweather. Adrian Bronner really idolized Mayweather. He really idolized to the point to where it fucked his feelings up. It fucked him up kind of mentally. How Floyd switched on him and shit like that. Tank not in that stage. Tank like, fuck you, Negro. I don't give a fuck about you. Like, I'm a different breed. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's best for Tank to get away right now at 27 years of age while all your big fights is still ahead of you, right? And as long as you go out there, work your ass off, progress. Like I say, you don't have to sound with Canelo to me, but if you rub elbows with Canelo Alvarez, because Canelo is the hottest thing in boxing, right? Kick it with him, things of that nature. Fan base leech over the tank. You know what I'm saying? Like things like you gotta know how to play the game, bro. And do it like that. And you go out there and you perform. Oh man, the sky's the limit for Gervonta Tank Davis. He'd be the second biggest star behind Canelo Alvarez in boxing. Hands down, like 630, no debating. You feel me?
I believe you. Everything. Especially if they could finally get that fight with him and Garcia, which he'll wash him up. But imagine the magnitude of that fight with the two fan bases of Ryan Garcia and his entire fan base, and Tank and his Atlanta, Baltimore, you know, LA. Both of the fan bases combined would sell out crazy, and whoever wins that fight just want a shitload of new fans.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Let me drop your link, bro. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Surgical Boxing, man. We got 92 people in the building. Y'all smash the like button, fam. Y'all smash the like button. I'm about to drop this link to Surgical page, man. When I tell y'all that shit a fresh breath air, y'all already know I ain't finna just co-host and you know just say anything about anybody, y'all. My man's the real deal.
I always appreciate you again, man, bro. Seriously.
Oh man, it's all love, fam.
It really makes me like wake up in the morning and stay awake a little bit longer at night, just put in a little effort just to make the fonts look a little bit prettier, put in a little bit better slide change or something, you know, just to have them little comments telling me like, damn man, like that's a really cool video. Like I had never thought of it that way.
Yes, sir, bro. It's all love, bro. You putting in the work, it need to go noticed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit to go unnoticed. Like I tell you, you believe it or not, you think you're a small channel, these big channels will steal your shit. They would use your tactics, right? And then next thing you know, you'll look up. They won't do it exactly like you, but the concept will come from you. And next thing you know, they running with your shit and they getting fucking 10,000, 20,000 fucking views. And now motherfuckers looking at you now, and they looking at you as you copy them when they actually copied you.
Right.
So that's how the game be, bro. That's how the game be.
At the end of the day, they can't take what's up here, just like they can't take away what's up there for you.
Man,
so you can bite the style, but you can mimic the style, but you can't keep creating it.
Can't you hear me? That's a fact.
I want you to get ideas, and I got unlimited ways of breaking things down. And this is just me starting out, man. Give me a little bit of time. I've really only been editing videos. I checked my first edit. It was 5 months ago, and you could see the complete difference from what I was doing then and now. And it's been less than 5 months has already gotten to this point where, like, you know, it's really just the tools of learning how to narrate it a little bit better. The hardest part is learning how to narrate to make it simple enough to for the common folks to understand or watch this and catch on to it. Because what I feel is like some of the channels I watch, I'm not gonna put their name out there, but they got these so-called coaches out there. Man, they overcomplicate so much shit when it should not be that complicated. When they make up all these names for all these weird ass positions and all this and that, but it's like they overcomplicate all these words and all these moves and everything just to make it seem like they know something that you don't understand.
Thank you, bro.
But I feel like if you know something, just make it as simple as possible to understand for people to follow.
There you go. Well, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this Nikki right here, I told you put me onto your channel, bro. So she was the first one to link me to your channel.
Right?
Nikki, yeah.
Nikki. Shout out to Nikki, man. For real, thank you for connecting us. Cause honestly, I don't think this man would have stumbled upon my channel for Lord knows when. They got so much content out there. It's impossible for you to find them things just even by chance.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, fam.
Right.
But there's so much talent out there. That's what you mean, bro. There'll be so much talent out there. You just never know, fam. You know what I'm saying? You just never know, man. I'm telling you, bro. You talented. Like you say, as much as you continue going, bro, and you keep going and just staying consistent. Like I tell people all the time, consistency, bro, and hard work is everything on this YouTube shit. Consistency and hard work is everything on this YouTube shit, fam. And you just believing in what you do. Like you say, I started like you, bro. Started from my phone, just making a fucking video, and that shit just started taking off, fam. But my dog Canelo, shouts out to Canelo, fam. I'm gonna say it. Canelo, my dog, man. And I always show Canelo love, but I was in a position of just being fair, right? Being fair and trying to touch everything, right? Trying to touch everything, like trying to, because we literally not real journalists. It's just that we know the fucking game of boxing and we can talk this shit and we can
Mm-hmm.
just do the work better than real journalists. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we just fans. You feel me? We just fans, and I got my fucking handful of fighters that I fuck with heavy, that I'm going to push heavy, and I'm not going to stop. And I just said, fuck it, bro. I'm finna just start, pushing my fighters that I fuck with, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, covering all the content of boxing, bro. That shit is fucking
It's a
hard, bro.
lot. They
Yeah,
got
it's a
fights
lot, bro.
every week. They
Yeah,
got
it's a
fights
lot.
every week. It's hard to keep up with sometimes.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, it's a lot, and it goes unappreciated sometimes. So I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm finna just talk about my favorite fighter. Shit, you dig me? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Ronald
That's
saying now, Money getting beat by his computer charger. Every man, hey Ronald, I got it in now. I ain't struggled this time. Laura said, Money, I tried getting on dude's link, but commercial, a commercial went on. Money, I tried getting on dude's. Oh, okay, I'll drop this link again. Don't worry.
yeah. I ain't got no ads on there. It's just an open page. Yeah.
I should probably talking about my shit. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe, like seriously, bro. And we gonna figure out a way, bro, so you can, you know, get paid off that shit. Because sometimes with the certain content you use, they won't let you get paid.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to talk to you there about, but like I
Yes,
said, that's like the last of my mind right now. I'm literally doing this out of passion and getting the
yeah,
community and like, like that's where it starts from is the passion and drive. And what really got me though is like these breakdown channels, man.
uh-huh.
Bro, half the time, bro, all they doing is like they slowing shit down and they're pretty much narrating the fight like, oh, this is where he throw the jab, he slipped to the outside, he throw right. Yeah, he did that shit, but what led up to that? Why did he
Exactly,
choose
bro.
that? Like there's there's the games within the games, you know what I mean? There's things that lead up to it. There's sequences. There's
Uh-huh.
there's there's things that people sometimes some dude might like Maidana when he fought Bronny. Before he ducked down and threw that lunge and left hook, he dipped down and threw a jab to his stomach 2-3 times. So the fourth time when he
Oh
did that,
shit.
Bronny was
I
conditioned to
think
think that the jab was gonna go to the body, and then he went upstairs with that hook, and that knocked him down.
I
But a
think I'm
lot of
sending them
people
to the
don't catch
wrong
these
goddamn
things.
channel. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I think I'm sending y'all to the wrong channel. I think I'm sending
Somebody
y'all.
else getting promoted.
Yeah, and I think it's me. I think I'm saying the wrong shit. Hold on. I got my brother, man. Hold on.
Somebody else getting promoted.
Right. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Here go to I'm just finna pin it. Okay, I got it pinned, y'all. That's the best thing to do. And BC, I rock with it, no doubt. I pinned this channel, y'all. So y'all just click on it. It's pinned right now. And show my brother some love, man. We gonna blow you up, champ. We gonna get you there.
Appreciate you, bro. Seriously.
But yeah, like you say though, when we do look at these other channels, these motherfuckers they make it complicated, bro. They want to sound. So I be looking like, bro, come on, man. Just call it for what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, he said, yo, money, blacks and Hispanic united are untouchable. Hey, man, I think just us united in general. But I feel you on that. I just people united in general. If you're a good individual, bro, you're a good individual, fam. Period.
For
If you love
sure.
me,
It's in your heart, man. It's
it's
in
in
your
your
heart,
heart,
right?
fam. It's in your heart. Facts. Everybody saying they sell. That's what I like to hear. Hey, y'all fucking with the boxing though. When I told y'all go sell the A1 hoop zone, y'all say fuck that basketball shit. They be saying fuck the basketball. But let's get back to this boxing that's going down, bro. So I got fun. I got Lubin winning the fight, right? I feel like this. I feel like Fundora is a hell of a fighter. I feel like Lubin has the experience on his side. He has the bigger fights. Chin is shaky. He got to be careful about that. Fundora can crack if he try to go out there and bang it out. Like if Lubin get careless, right? And he just get out there and he start just going wild. Because one thing about Lubin, if you pay attention, Lubin is very precise, bro. He's very
No, he's a
precise.
sniper.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
a sniper,
sniper.
bro. So he know how to throw his punches from the right distance, right? Uh, Beautiful power with both hands, jack and sledge. He can crack with both hands. It just come down to if Fundora can make him do something to force him to play his game and brawl it out and give him an opportunity to catch his ass with. You know what I mean? And I want to I want to shout out Fundora and Lubin too for both stepping up to the plate and giving us this
Hell
fight. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Because they didn't have
They
to
had
do
to
that.
face each other. Not at
Exactly.
this point in their career. Not
Ex-
Fundora.
Exactly, bro. Especially Fundora. Like, hold on now, y'all thumb in this motherfucker. I'm still growing, but it just shows you the heart. Like you say, surgical. It got to be in you, and that shit in him. He feel like he can beat Lubin, the winner, put themselves in position for the WBC title, and this shit gonna be fireworks. And Fundora do have a chance to win this fight. I'm not taking that away from him because of his style and the way he fight, and he do got some pop. And we all seen Lubin shooken up, but I just think right now on this stage, right now, I just feel like Lubin is the guy to win, bro. I feel like he's out there. He's more, like I say, more experienced, and just on the bright lights. I want to see how Fundora, short with these bright lights because it's gonna be a hell of a fight. But I just think Lubin right now, he's just a little bit. He got a little step ahead of Fundora. I feel like he got a little step ahead, but Fundora can prove what's wrong. Come out there and catch it. All it takes is one punch to change the whole fight. And,
my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just really say,
I was saying, I'm terrible at guessing fights coming in because obviously on paper, Lubin is the much better technical boxer and he's the much stronger. Mm-hmm. But it's about who goes in there and is able to establish the dominance. Because the only thing that gets me about Lubin is that shaky chin. And that's why I say it comes down to whose chin is going to hold up stronger. If Fundora could take them power shots from Lubin, and if he starts walking them down with all them power punches, Lubin might break in the midst of that. He's not too good at getting smothered. But the one thing I really want to see from Lubin, and I think this will work too, is Fundora is going to be coming at him all night. He's not going to have to go looking for him. He doesn't use too much more. He doesn't use a lot of movement like I'd like to see because the reason why he stays more planet is because that's how he gets more power in his counter punches. But when you're fighting a guy that big, dude, who has like a pretty decent chin, I'd like to see more lateral movement, keep him off balance. Mm-hmm. And like his body's gonna be there for Lubin. He should go to the body first, break him down first, because like I said, the dude's so damn tall, it's impossible for you to hold your hands up and cover your body and your head. So if you're standing tall and you can't reach the head, you take the body, after 2-3 rounds, he's gonna dip down to cover the body, then his head's more exposed.
Yes, sir.
So it's just gonna come down to who can execute better. But man, like I think both of them got a chance to win, but I would give the slight edge to Lubin. I'm sure he's gonna be the more betting favor in that fight. But the only thing that kind of get me tricky about that shit, man, I rewatched the Ricky Hatton fight against Costa Tszyu yesterday. The dude was a 4-1 favorite, Costa Tszyu. Ricky Hatton was getting hit with sledgehammers. Like, yeah, you could say Costa Tszyu was kind of over. That man was hitting him with some hammers, and that man was eating that shit down. And he walked him down.
Man, Costa Tszyu one of my favorite fighters, bro.
I like Costa Tszyu. I was rewatching Zab and him yesterday too. I was rewatching the unification fight between, and going back to the Southpaw and Southpaw. Paul Williams was another guy who didn't use his reach to his advantage. And when he fought Sergio Martinez was circle right. And the reason why he circled right is because Paul Williams' lead hand was down low. So when he circled right, Paul Williams walked straight into the overhand left. Man. When he laid him out, if you see it the way how he set it up, he's circling him right. So as soon as Paul Williams walks this way, he's running dead into that left hand, that left overhand. And that's been a monster killer for all them towers, all the big tall dudes.
And we seen what happened to Paul Williams ass right on his goddamn face sleeping. And Paul, one of my favorite fighters. I actually 2 weeks ago, I talked to Paul Williams. 2 weeks ago. Shouts out to Paul Williams, bro. He always giving me little words of encouragement. Shit, I be telling him about, life in the wheelchair.
Man. Physically, mentally, man. Mentally, that's a strong dude.
Yeah, we talk about life in a wheelchair. Shit, I've been in a wheelchair for 19 years now. So it's like I be giving him little tips and shit. He be asking me little shit, right?
Right.
To keep them in. He mentally strong though. He mentally strong. I be letting him know shit. You got your hands, so you got a lot going for yourself. Now you getting out there, you training fighters and shit. Every day gets better and better, but you gotta want better for your goddamn self as well.
No, for sure.
And by him being in his position to having from the have-nots, because there's a lot of people out here that's fucked up in wheelchairs because they have-nots, they don't got shit. So by him having, I be letting him know like shit, you still got a step ahead of motherfuckers who on their feet. So Paul Williams a good dude, bro. He a good dude.
I believe
OTP boxing class 101, bro. I'm gonna drop the link. You want to jump on? We just talking about this boxing shit, breaking down the fights. So I got Lubin. You say you got Lubin as well?
I got Lubin slight edge. Slight edge.
And I think the bet odds, I think Lubin ain't shit but like a -130. Like
damn, that close?
Yeah, it's close as fuck.
It's because of his chin, man. If his chin wasn't, I'm not gonna say it's shaky. It's like it's kind of like you don't know if Fundora be throwing, man. He got that leverage on the punch, them long ass punches. But if he could keep him from setting his feet, he's gonna be fine. He just needs a little bit more movement. But if you watch Lubin, he doesn't move a lot, like I said, because he needs his feet playing it, because he likes to sit in the pocket, and that's how he counters with so much power. But if he goes to the body, like Coach said, like he did to Rosario, I'd invest in the body in the first few rounds, and then, then the head's gonna expose as he's gonna dip down, head to cover up his body. The man can punch, dude. Lubin down. When you hear him crack, it's just them sounds that you hear when you hear the back crack a certain way, or you hear the pad crack a certain way. You could tell there's power in there, dude.
Yes, sir, bro. You ain't never lied, fam. So that's gonna be one hell of a fight. What else we got? We got so many fucking fights.
Got Triple G tomorrow.
Yeah, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on Triple G today? Triple G birthday. Happy birthday, Triple G. Turn 40.
He 40? God damn.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that
fight? That Asian dude, bro, he sits in a pocket way too long, bro.
Yeah, Murata.
He takes a lot of punishment. Yeah. Let's be honest, man. Triple G, bro, like they said, the last thing to ever leave you is your power. And the dude still shows that he has the stamina to throw a certain amount of punches, but he could still crack. And I don't think Murata's gonna stay. I think it's gonna be KO. I think it's gonna be a stoppage, but who knows? The way he's been fighting, but
I look at it like this. I feel like, well, Cashman, take your ass to Dante Boxing Nation, then, bro. Y'all gotta cut all the weak ass shit out, bro. I told y'all be acting like little females, bro. Like y'all really do. We already talking boxing. You in here talking about Dante Boxing Nation, the truth. He's speaking real shit. You trying to throw shots, bro. Y'all gotta cut it out, bro. That's female tendency, bro. For real, y'all dick pulling a whole nother man, fam.
It's like going to eat at Taco Bell and talk about McDonald's and shit, man. Come on.
Yeah. My man Surgical over here, I told him we got one of the best breakdown in this fucking boxing game on the channel, giving you breakdowns, and you aren't talking about some other shit. But nonetheless, fam, right? Triple G, like you say, the last thing to go is the power. One thing Triple G still got is that fucking granite chin. You know what I'm saying? That's something everybody wants, is the chin. Now we seen Murata take that L to my dog, Rob Brent, right? Brent. Shouts out to my dog Rob Brent, man. That's my dog.
That fight too. That was a hard ass fight.
Hard ass fight. He came back. He lost the second one, right?
Yeah.
But it just shows you that Murata will get caught up in just banging. You feel me? Banging it out. And that's what I feel like can get his ass in trouble. Like you gotta be smart somewhere along the line. You got to be smart, bro, because one thing Triple G got too, and he don't use it as much as he do, but his jab. Triple G got a jab now.
He got a hell of a jab.
And that bitch strong. You know what I mean? That motherfucker strong. So when you feel it, he know how to fight off that motherfucker. And Murata, I feel like him being him, they fight in Japan. The crowd being there. I think he gonna try to come out and think he go overwhelm Triple G, because we all see that what's going on with Triple G if you try to overwhelm him and things of that nature. So I don't think he'll be able to overwhelm him. I don't think he'll be able to overpower Triple G, especially with Triple G knowing I got a big time Canelo fight next, right? Yep. I got this, even though you can't let that play into the situation, but that shit just give you an extra little more motivation. And I just feel like, the power of Triple G is gonna take over still. Like I say, 40 or not. He only lost one fight to one man, Canelo Alvarez. A lot of people want to say this fighter beat him, that fighter beat him. When you look at his resume, the man got one loss, he got one draw. You feel me? So when I look at that situation, I got to rock with Triple G. I got Triple G on this one, and I'm gonna stay up. I'm a 4:30 a.m. Shit, but 4:30 a.m.
Central.
Damn.
4:30
a.m. over in Japan.
I'm gonna set along and watch that.
Yeah, I gotta watch it though. I want to see it. I hate don't get me wrong, it's
gonna be a fun fight. That's gonna be a fun
bro. That's gonna be a fire fight. But I hate rewatching something that happened, right?
Like you kind of go in the back of your head what happened when he get hit and shit. It's not the same.
It's not the same, bro. You know who won, so you just sitting up there. Like I want to see the anticipation. I like feeling the anticipation and all that shit. So I'm gonna have my little black ass up, and I'm gonna go live, which I probably only have one motherfucker in here. That probably be, you know what I'm saying, one person in this motherfucker with me who riding and shit. But nonetheless, it's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be a fun night, bro. So I got you.
Yeah, if I wake up, I'm gonna hop on with you. Link me in.
No doubt. You got Triple G on that one?
Yeah. I think Triple G. I think the promoters, I think they all believe in the situation because there's so much money riding for that trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So much money, bro. So much fucking money. Canelo getting what? It's 85. So if he getting,
All right,
I don't know
man.
if he getting 50 for Bevel or 40 for 45 for Bevel, 40 for Triple G. God damn, that's a lot of money, bro. Just give me one. Give me half. Shit. Just
You
give.
know, a lot of people try to write it out talking about Triple G, but they don't understand the how big this fight is for boxing because
Mm-hmm.
when you talk to the casuals, and the casuals is what brings in all the extra funds for the pay-per-view.
Facts.
But if you talk to anybody that kind of don't know anything about boxing, they know one thing. They know Canelo. The second you mention Canelo, Triple G come right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
His
And
name's
then
always
some of
gonna
them feel
pop up
like,
together.
and some of them feel like Triple G actually beat Canelo. They actually, and that's why I be saying like, okay, I get people pissed off, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
people, oh man, they want to hate on Canelo and shit. Talk about, oh, he's fighting Triple G, man, for the third time. Nobody want to see the fight. This, that, the, okay. It's a lot of fights that don't nobody want to see. It's a lot of fights, but the motherfuckers still watch it.
Still
It
gonna
ain't
watch
like,
that shit.
yeah, it ain't like it's just so terrible to where it's like, God damn, man, it's
That
just
was a good
terrible.
ass fight, man. When
Both
the
fights,
second
bro.
one was a month,
Both
bro.
fights, yeah.
First fight was good, but the second one was even better. Normally, the second one don't live up to the first one.
Exactly. And people, I thought Canelo won both. Me myself, being realistic, like being real. But I wasn't mad at people who were saying Triple G won the first one and shit like that. But I rewatched it. I thought Canelo won both of the bitches. But even with that being said, you have motherfuckers like Teddy Atlas saying he got robbed, he this, that, and the third. You feel me? So one thing y'all got to understand about this fight game:
I
fighters get
would
up
call
for
it
certain
a robbery.
fights.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hate the robbery shit.
I would
Like
call it a robbery.
certain fights are like for Canelo, it doesn't matter who he fight. His opponent is going to get up for his ass. Triple G, by him being in there twice with Canelo Alvarez, he know a little bit more about Canelo than a lot of people think. Like even though I think Canelo go beat his ass, stop him, in my opinion, Triple G might come out in that bitch and still last 12 rounds and still have some success in the goddamn fight. We just don't know until we see the fight. But people love they quick to shit on this, that, and the third. Like I always say this, surgical. If you and I said it earlier today, if you've been um like fair with everybody, like if people saying nah, fuck that, I want Charlo ass to go fight this fighter, that fighter, that fighter. I want Demetrius Andrade to fight Charlo. I want Benavidez to fight Plant and Plant to fight Charlo and Charlo to fight this. I don't want them to do that. I have no problem with you getting on Canelo ass saying, man, fuck the Triple G fight. Go fight this fighter. Go fight. But if you gonna sit up here and just say, oh, fuck Canelo, I want him to fight Plant. I want him to fight Charlo, Triple G. Well, not Triple G, but Benavidez.
Benavidez.
Yeah, all the fights they talking about, right? But when it comes to the other fighters, well, they don't have to fight each other because Canelo not fighting them, or you not keeping that same energy towards those fighters. Then miss me with the bullshit. I don't even want to hear shit you talking about because you a biased ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And
I
you ain't
feel
keeping
like
this
people
energy.
don't use the criteria to judge every boxer the same. Like if you gonna use that criteria,
Exactly.
Canelo. Hold up, somebody trying to call me.
All right,
My bad.
Gary
Hold up.
doesn't hold back. Oh, you good? You good? Hey, a little sleeper fight. Chill on Andre. Y'all know a little sleeper fight, bro. And y'all might not think it's that good, but Gabe Rosado versus Shane Mosley Jr. You might come back in. Gabe Rosado versus Shane Mosley Jr. I kind of like that little fight, bro. I kind of like that little fight. Cholo and Andrade should have happened. Cholo and exactly Corey Walker should have been happened. Should have been happened. Should have been fucking happened, bro. Cholo, yep, be good. Cholo and fucking Demetrius Andrade should have been happened. Like that was a fight. That's a unification bout. I thought it was number one versus number two. The winner would have stood out on a whole nother level. The winner of that fight would have stood out on a whole nother level, but they didn't. They didn't do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. People don't bring the same energy. If they say surgical, when I say that, oh, why y'all want the black man to beat the black man? These motherfuckers don't even like each other.
A lot of channels be pulling that race card thing, bro.
Yeah,
A
bro,
lot of
like
channels be pulling the race cards, man.
But a little sleeper fight that I was talking about, surgical, and a lot of people might not like it, but Shane Mosley Jr. versus Gabe Rosado, bro. I think that's a little sleeper. I think that's a little banger. Shane Mosley Jr. has been looking better and better in each fight. Like I used to be on Shane Mosley Jr. ass telling him, man, cut it out, get out of boxing, bro. Like you pissing me off, fam. But his last 2 to 3 fights, since he switched trainers, he has been looking way better, bro. Like I'm talking about, like this shit is like night and day to me. I'm like, God damn, Shane Mosley Jr., what you been doing, boy? You done slid a little bit of your daddy up in you now, you know. So that's a little fun friendly fight. That's a little fun friendly fight. I think it's gonna have a lot of people like, oh my god. But I do pick Gabe to win that bitch though. I think Gabe, should win that fight.
Gabe a dog too, man.
Gabe a dog, bro.
That man is not scared to fight anybody, and it's crazy because he used to be the guy to go up there and get bloody, but now he's starting to get more technical.
He started with Freddie
later
Roach
on in his career, and that knockout he had with I can't pronounce the dude's name. The dude he fought before the southpaw guy that was promoting so hard. It's hard to pronounce.
He knocked his ass. Damn.
He from Kazakhstan or some shit, man.
The Russian? Is he Russian?
Or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he from running the motherfucker. Damn.
Big old boy that was just throwing the bolos with the southpaw, just throwing the
dropped
bolos.
Gabe ass. Yeah, he dropped Gabe ass. First he came out, dropped Gabe. Gabe got back up and knocked his ass out.
Then he pulled back and caught him between that punch and just slapped his ass.
I hate going to look it up when I know it, bro, because that'd be $1 million question. I just lost
I can't pronounce the dude's name, so I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, I know his name though, bro. Fuck, man. But nonetheless, him and Gabe though, bro, I feel like this gonna be a good little scrap though. But we got me and you, we both on the same page so far. Now, I think Michaela Myers gonna watch your girl, which I still like Michaela Myers. That's gonna be a little fun, friendly fight. Yeah, the bully Laura, but his name. That's gonna be a fun, friendly fight, bro.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I ain't watched too much film on him. Yeah, I'll be the first to say.
What, women boxing? Oh man.
Yeah, I mean I watched the women's boxing, but I've been finding myself watching a lot of classics lately, man, like the 80s and 90s.
Beckham, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
I like him too. But I heard you say you've been watching the
No, I haven't watched I watch women's boxing when it's live, but I haven't really been like when I have downtime. If I rewatch film, I've been watching a lot of 80s and 90s fight because it's like at that time, bro, it was really the best out there fighting the best, man. I'm talking about these dudes with shit records was clean up a lot of contenders today. Dudes were like 17-3 records, man. Hard nosed ass fighters, good technical, perfect skills, good power, and them dudes. If you ever watched Holyfield's debut fight?
I haven't caught Holy. Did I watch Holyfield debut? Nope. I got a vendetta against Holyfield, bro. Because I was a big Mike Tyson fan. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I used to hate Holyfield. Like when Charlo and them talking about they didn't like Mike. They like I used to hate Holyfield though. But I watched a lot of pro debuts, bro. Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones, Winky Wright. But to be real with you though, Surgical, just me. Like I'm a big Mike Tyson fan, Muhammad Ali fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a big heavyweight fan like that.
Right.
Even though Mike Tyson is the reason I got into boxing, like even on fight night, when I play fight night, I don't play with heavyweights. Like I play anything heavyweights and down. Like
it's not enough action for you.
No, it's not that it's not enough action. I just think on fight night the motherfuckers get tired too quick. That pisses me off as fuck. But in the heavyweight division, no, the heavyweight boxing was the epitome of boxing. Like that was the mecca of boxing, the heavyweight division. And the heavyweights back then was totally different than now. Like they really had big ass, the physiques was LeBron James physiques, footwork on point, great movement.
It was a lot smaller back then. They weren't giants. I love it. 260 or nothing. It was like 230, 220. Tyson was like 220, 215.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder's weight, like that was really nothing over really 230s for real. Like we ain't had no big ass super heavyweights and shit like that. So
the only reason why I asked you is because normally, debut fights, you going up there, you're supposed to knock the dude out. Bro, they put a dude in there that was so goddamn tough, bro. I'm talking about he was hanging in there with Holyfield for like a round or two, but he stuck through until he got worked down. But the fact that was his debut fight show you the level of competition them dudes used to fight back then.
Right. So they're not gonna put you down with a motherfucker that's 0-100. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing you learn that is you can knock a 0-100 dude out.
Exactly.
And if you don't knock him out, then you just feel shitty about yourself.
Exactly, bro. And that's why I say nowadays it's totally different. That's why I try to tell people too, like, and people, oh man, we need to go back to the golden age. We not, bro. Like we gotta understand what era we in and accept it. Like we gotta sometimes just gotta accept something. Like, okay, if you're gonna compare this era of boxing all the way back to that era of boxing, you're gonna disappoint yourself. You're gonna be disappointed every time. You're not gonna find what you're looking for. Now, don't get me wrong, you will find somebody's out there that's willing to fight everybody, but with the promotion with the promotions being what it is nowadays, and the promoters want to fill up their coffers and shit like that, the money is more bigger. You know, you're not gonna get what you had back then. So once people learn to accept what's going on now, I think they'll have a better understanding of the fight game, and I think they probably enjoy it a little bit more, even though it ain't what you want, right? Because I had to fall out the hype, bro. I should like, man, Sergio, I should fall into the hype of every fucking thing. Oh, they say this fighter go fight that fight. Oh, let me go get on. Oh, yeah, they go fight. You don't get
You know,
shit.
they just calling out the name. The one thing I say though, I think is almost the fans' fault that they fight like that, because at the end of the day, as soon as somebody gets a loss, that they were overrated. They get 2 losses, they done with.
Facts,
So
bro.
what that goes into is like I said, there's so it's like I understand where the box is coming from, because it's a hard ass sport to even make money in. In the few years that you do make the big pocket money, you got to stretch it out for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
as a human being, I understand how they feel. They gotta, protect the bag and go after the easier fights. But I think it's almost the fans' fault, because the second they get a loss or two, we write them off, and then they don't get the same amount of paychecks.
There you go.
So it's almost the fans' fault, like our fault, that like what we're so hard on the judging who they are, that the second they lose, man, like it's over. When you watch like UFC, dog, you could have a dude lose 4 fights in a row, and he'll come back with a 5-fight streak and fight for the title.
You taking everything out, everything. Every time you say something, it pop up in my head. You just mentioned it right off the back, bro. It's the praising of the O. That's why I try to tell people I don't praise the O. And one thing about life in general, bro, everybody love a great comeback story, fam. And that's what they take away from boxing, bro. They take the comeback story away. And not only that, though, Serge, I say this all the time, bro. Man, you can get into the ring. We can go at it. We can have a fucking classic.
Mm-hmm.
You won, but I lost. But I really didn't lose. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you really didn't lose, because you still gained the fans. The people gonna say that was a hell of a fight. The people gonna say we want a rematch, but they don't look at it that way, bro. They
Mickey
look at
Ward,
it,
Ward.
and got it, and that shit put them in the fucking Hall of Fame. So when we look at that situation, like you say, the fans don't look at it like that. They look at it as if, oh, he's a bum. The moment you lose, you're a bum. You're a nobody.
They're
This
so
fucking
quick to write
social
people
media era.
off. They're so
Right.
quick to write people off.
And then we look at Canelo Alvarez. He took a loss to Floyd Mayweather. This motherfucker, the fucking king of boxing right now. Jamel Charlo, he took an L to Tony
Harrison.
This motherfucker on the verge of being undisputed. It's not about the fucking bro. It's not. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying fighters have to go out there and take an L, this, that, and third. No. It's okay if you lose, but it's still got to be up to the fighters to understand that as well. Like, okay, I understand what the fuck these fans are, but as long as you can fight your way back, look at Anthony Joshua. Even though Eddie Hearn not pushing him like he used to, Anthony Joshua's still a big ass name. Deontay Wilder can still come back, because you still create history in the mix of losing, fam. And that's what I hate about the boxing game. Like you said, bro, we can look at fucking the UFC, and I don't watch UFC that much, even though I like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I catch it every now and then. But you go to the UFC, it's rarely you see a fucking undefeated fighter versus an undefeated fighter, bro. You
That's because
they
always fighting top competition. They
top
make you fight,
bro.
the top contenders. The number one guy always got to fight the champion. And if you really think about it, bro, boxing is the only sport that the fans are so goddamn critical on the loss. Bro, everything in life is about losing, bro. We gonna lose at the end. All of us gonna die. We gonna lose.
Exactly, bro.
But it's like they're so critical. There's no other sport that upholds such a higher, standard to anything. And then we're gonna sit here and get mad, like, man, why they don't fight the best? Because the second they lose, they paychecks getting cut in half, because y'all ain't watching them no more. Y'all talking shit about the dude.
That's I said the
so
same.
I think it's like I think it's mentality we gotta change amongst the fans, bro.
The Floyd Mayweather era, bro.
Right. That you ever watched that the Netflix, was it Counterpunch?
I don't think I've never seen Counterpunch.
Counterpunch is a documentary, and I followed man, God, now this shit's killing me. Who's the dude who had the gap tooth that was fighting out of Brooklyn? I followed a few people. Clarissa Shields is on there too. The dude, man. Anyway, man, let me look this shit up right quick. This shit killing me.
A gap tooth fighting out of Brooklyn.
He was hold up. I think he lost it, Jake. Let me look this up.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think about a motherfucker with a gap right now, and I can't.
I think he was missing a tooth, but he got this. God, what the fuck's his name, man? He was like a knockout fighter too. He fought Andy Lee. Andy Lee fought him.
Not Peter Quillen, was it?
Quillen.
Peter
Yeah,
Quillen.
Quillen.
Yeah.
So it followed his career and a few other guys like Lil Beehive and then Clarissa Shields on there. But it talked about how it went from fighting for legacy to fighting for strictly yourself and your paycheck.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong if you want to protect yourself, fight for the paycheck. Because I understand, because like dudes like Glenn Johnson, you know, that man done fought everybody, anybody on the road, any given time. At the time, we'd be like, hell yeah, man, that dude's a real dude. But nobody mentions his name nowadays. Nobody.
Facts,
so when you retire, you got to protect yourself. But
Facts.
if that's the route you're going to pick, you got to be honest with yourself. And don't try to say that you fought the best people out there, or say like you went after legacy. Like, if you're going to choose that route, just admit it, bro. Like, yeah, I'm just fighting for the paycheck. I ain't trying to fight the top competitors. It's when they choose that route and they try to claim like they really trying to fight for legacy, when choice after choice, you see it, bro, that they're not going that route.
That's a fact. I mean, we see it ourselves. We're not stupid. You know what I mean? We're not stupid at all. We see it ourselves. And sometimes, and I understand this, we got to understand this as well. Once they hit a certain age too, they understand that their windows is getting their window is closed, like Errol Spence said, right? And we gonna move on to Ryan Garcia after this segment. Like Errol Spence said, you know, those guys, they have a little more time left for Shakur Stevenson, you know, so they can jump in there early. Now, when you hit your 31s, your 32s, your 33s, like you say, Serge, your ass take a L. Now you getting to move out, especially if you take a L. Let's just say you get into the fight that people want to see you fight now, and you take a loss. The first thing I'm gonna say is, we knew you was a bum. You was fighting all those people. You was afraid to fight him. Now you went and fought him. Now you're a nobody. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like shit like that. Like, for instance, let's take Keith Thurman, for instance, right? And I like Keith Thurman like a motherfucker. Keith Thurman is a white motherfucker. He only lost to Manny Pacquiao. One man beat him, Manny Pacquiao, bro. And people will write him, like, even though, like I say, he talk a lot of shit, you can't discredit Keith Thurman because the man beat Danny and Sean Porter, and a fight that people don't give him credit for, Diego Chavez. You feel me? That hard hit.
That was a hard ass dude. Was that the one that gave Bam a hard time?
Yeah.
No, it gave Bradley, right? He fought Bradley.
He gave
somebody a hard ass time, and that's
Bradley. He fought Bradley. Diego Chavez, Bradley. He fought Keith Thurman. Who else Diego Chavez fought? He fought a couple motherfuckers, but
he gave somebody a real hard time on HBO, and that's why he got all the bigger fights too. Yeah.
Yeah. Now he fought. Some people say he hit harder than fucking Marcos Madonna, bro. And he even cracked Keith Thurman there. Like, Keith Thurman ended up stopping him, but it was late. You know what I'm saying? So he was cracking shit. You know, so it's like Thurman even won that fight. So I give Thurman all the credit in the world. I just wanted him to fight Errol Spence because Errol Spence was my guy. But at the same time, I couldn't shit on him because he was fighting Sean Porter and he was fighting fucking Danny Garcia. So it's like their name was bigger than Errol at the time. So you can't really say shit, you know. So it's like that. Like, people are writing him out, but he been gone for so goddamn long. He gotta accept what he did to himself. But I say it to just say Keith Thurman still can fight his ass off. You know what I'm saying? But it's like shit like that. Once you get up in age like that, and now you got Bruce Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, Rashidi Ellis, you got the new blood coming in, and people will push your ass out of sight, out of mind in this boxing game, bro.
That'd be a good ass test for them young bucks to fight Thurman.
Facts, bro. But Thurman,
I'd love to see an Ortiz or a Boots fight Thurman.
But Thurman ain't gonna do that because he understand that, you know what, that's how it's low. It's a high risk, low reward.
Right. He's just gonna chase the title. Yeah. Why go backwards and take that?
Exactly. And now I want to make some money. I want to do this because, like I say, the window opportunity is closing. If Thurman get in there with Jerron Boots Ennis and Jerron Boots Ennis tears his ass up, you feel me? He end up making his name off Thurman. Then guess what? Nobody want to see Keith Thurman no more. He's just exactly. You're a stepping stone now. Now Jerron Boots Ennis is ready for the Errol Spences, the Bud Crawford. They're gonna put him in that category now. That's why Danny Garcia said, I'm not gonna fight Jerron Boots Ennis, because if he turn my ass up, that's it. Like, the passing of the torch in Philly changes. Now he the man in Philly. Danny still got a little stature. No matter what nobody say, Danny Garcia still has a little stature in Philly. And if Jerron Boots Ennis get into that ring and get on him,
it's over with. That book's closed.
Exactly. Yeah. But let's talk about this, Surgical. Ryan Garcia got a fight coming up against the GOAT. What's your thoughts on? I'm gonna ask you a two-part question. What's your thoughts on Ryan Garcia facing, the opponent that he's going up against, and what's your thoughts on Ryan Garcia leaving the Canelo gym, but not only leaving the Canelo gym, leaving the way he did, saying that he didn't have enough time and things of that nature. But now that the truth coming out, You know, it just to me, it just seemed like he wanted to leave. But what's your thoughts on him leaving, saying he didn't have enough time in the fight that he got going on now?
You know the problem with fame too early on in your life is that when you get it too early on, you think you already did everything right.
Yes.
So it's hard for you. Like, you know, we were at the age before, and we didn't really listen to certain people, write them off. But imagine if we had money and we had a huge fan base. The fan base could really cloud your judgment because
Mm-hmm.
they're growing up in that age where following means everything. Following means you establish. Following means you right. If people agree, it's an echo chamber though, man. It's like everything he says, everybody that follows him. So what he says, everybody's gonna automatic. Not everybody, but you understand what I'm saying. It's practically an echo chamber with him preaching to the choir. I feel like the fame is working against him. For a few things, I think that takes away his focus from what's going on. And I kind of feel like out of the whole class, I think he's the weakest link, man. I mean, the dude could fight. He actually surprised me in the Luke Campbell fight. I thought Luke Campbell was, I mean, but fuck, you know, he still took a knockdown, and he was still having some problems. But I was surprised. The dude really showed me a heart when he got up from the knockdown. It was still pressing the action, bro. It still walked him down. But there's a reason why De La Hoya is not an idiot, bro. I don't like the dude, but he ain't an idiot, bro. And there's a reason why he's still holding Ryan Garcia back and not letting him fight these certain fights, bro. The dude knows boxing, bro. De La Hoya, I don't like his personality. I don't like who he is, but the man could fight. The man was one of the most intelligent boxers, bro, that fought in this era, and he understands who's kind of ready for what, who's not. And Ryan Garcia, there's a reason why the dude got that many fights and he still hasn't really fought like has he fought a top 10 yet?
Nope, only Luke Campbell. Luke
Exactly.
Campbell
So he's never even fought a top 10 yet.
Luke Campbell was top 10.
Okay, one top 10. Yep.
I
really think what De La Hoya is trying to do, he kind of know, like, the dude can't beat none of the current titleists, but his fan base puts asses in seats, which is going to give him opportunities that other people normally wouldn't have. And I think he's going to cash him out with Tank or one of them fighters. But I think him and Tank will be a fucking hell of a fight, bro. A blockbuster for boxing and everything. I think Tank will wash him up. But like I said, I think there's a reason why De La Hoya is holding back. As regards to Canelo, bro, there's no reason. Like, I've been following them for long enough time to kind of see how honest and stern they are, bro. Every time he said something, like, you know, some of the shit was questionable, like everybody. But I feel like I really do feel that the dude's work ethic might not been up to standards of what Canelo and was, and he was pretty much thinking like, man, I'm already working hard. You know how we was at one point. We think we're working hard. Then you get older, you realize like, damn, man, I was a lazy ass dude, bro.
Right.
And bro, this dude Canelo's the fucking king of boxing right now. You think the coach is gonna fucking give it to like give Ryan Garcia more leeway when he already got the, like, he should feel honored to be in that gym getting trained underneath all them people trained side to side with Canelo. But he's walking up there like he's kin with them, bro. You not on the same level, bro. He's not. And that's the problem, though. He feels like he's on the same level. He deserves to be at the seat, the front of the table with these guys. No, man, these guys welcome you in, man, because they found a liking in you. But you know, you just joined the army. You can't be no goddamn general. You haven't even won a fucking world title yet, man.
That's a fact, bro.
Because of that big ass fan base, he feeling like he's more accomplished than what he is. And I really believe that he feels that, bro. But it's like, dude, come on, man. You still haven't faced one guy outside of Luke Campbell that was top 10, and then you want to in the young career when you're supposed to be active, all of a sudden you say mental health, cut out a whole career, then you make a comeback fight, and then you find a guy of this caliber. It's like, bro, how much more time do you need, dude?
Bro, you need your own boxing channel, bro. I'll tell you right now. You gotta start going live, or you gotta just start making videos talking that shit. Cause
man, just let me appear on there, man. I talk some shit, man.
Let me tell you, bro. Everything you're saying is spot on, bro. On the simple fact of what the first thing you said that was spot on is he thought he think he made it somewhere where he haven't made it no fucking where. When he was sitting up there, they was talking to him, surgical, and I'm listening to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia say, yes, everyone knows when they fight me, and they know if they beat me, they know they become an instant superstar and they made it. I say, Ryan, bro, what the fuck do you mean? They know they become an instant superstar and they made it. No, bro, you haven't even made it yet, bro. And that's the mentality, like you said. You are not with Canelo, and you think you are Canelo. But the thing is, Canelo has achieved way fucking more than you. 9-figure man, 4 division world champion, undisputed world champion right now, bro. The king of boxing right now, the #1 pound for pound fighter. But he outworking your ass. And what he's telling you is no way I should be outworking your young ass. You feel me? Like you said, when I was your age, bro, I'm fighting motherfucker 15 times a year. So when I'm telling you something, bro, take heed. Don't think I'm telling you to shit on you. I'm telling you to uplift you. Like Ryan say, I can't believe he said those things in front of the camera. I would have never said that about him. Motherfucker, you can't say that about him. But the thing is, you can't sit up here and tell me that Canelo didn't tell you multiple times what he said in front of that camera. The first time he came out and said he told Ryan he need to stay in the gym, right? He wasting his career away.
Stay off that social media.
Yeah, stay off there. You need to be in the gym learning. Ain't no way in hell you go tell me that's the first time you heard Canelo say that is when he said that shit on that camera, bro. Cut it out. I'm quite sure he told you that shit 101 times, bro. So it comes to the point, and they want to throw out there, oh, well, Joe Goosen is strict. Oh, Joe Goosen wants you to do it this way. My brother's in the building. Badge Boy Boxing. What's going down, bro? I'm good. It's good to see you, champ. He say that, hey, Badge Boy, go subscribe to my brother Surgical Boxing, bro. I'm gonna drop his link again. So he say that well, they say that's Joe Goosen is this and Joe Goosen is that. Bro, when I listen to Joe Goosen, when him and Ryan just had a live stream, Joe Goosen was kissing Ryan Garcia ass left to right, fam, to make him
Then
feel
he wanted a prodigy. He was looking for that young prodigy to bring his name back up, that young golden boy.
Exactly, bro. He said, well, I left my family to come and train Ryan Garcia just to show you how much I think. No, you just gotta, like, motherfucker, you was out of work. You didn't have no big time fighter, right? And Ryan Garcia, and I still believe Oscar De La Hoya had a lot to do with Ryan Garcia leaving the Canelo camp, right? See, Ryan Garcia's mother, she want me to call in and talk to her, and I haven't done it yet. And everybody keep asking me, Marty, when you go do it? I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it because I'm not fit to sit up there and I can't get on the phone, bro, and fake some shit. Like get on there and just be talking to her like, oh, okay, because I'm gonna ask the question. I don't want to hurt the woman's feelings. I know how I get and shit, but one day I might just call her though. But it's just like I'm dropping Surgical link to his channel, Badge Boy. So when it's like I'm not gonna get on that motherfucker and just the be on there and oh my god, yeah, Ryan, because I'm a fan of Ryan Garcia. At the end of the day, I still like the kid, right? I still rock with him. I'm still gonna support him, but I'm still gonna tell the fucking truth, like I'm doing Floyd Mayweather and everybody else I like. So it's just to the point now, bro, to where I'm wishing him nothing but the best, right? My thing is, don't leave somebody count. Don't leave Canelo and them count. Discrediting Eddie Reynoso, shitting on Canelo Alvarez as if they did something wrong to you, bro. But you can't make up for your own shit. And then your pops come out here and give an interview, and he's saying that, Ryan didn't want to mess up this, and, Ryan just fell back because he was going through this and going through that. But y'all fucking stories is not mixing. Like, y'all, it's too many stories out there, bro. But y'all lying on these, man. And like I say, it's discrediting them. So now, if I want to go work with Eddie Reynoso, people would be like, oh, well, Ryan Garcia said Eddie Reynoso don't give you no time. All he do is focus on Canelo. Oscar De La Hoya, well, if Canelo asks Eddie, come on, we're going to go on vacation, he's going to pick up and leave because they're best friends. As if Eddie go say, you know what? Fuck my other 4 fights I got in the gym. Canelo said, let's go kick it. So I'm going to go kick it with, you know what I mean? Like, it discredit people, and that's fucked up to me. And that's why I lost a little respect for Ryan on that part. And that's why I grill his ass the way I grill him, because he owed them man's an apology. And until he come back and apologize, I'm going to continue to grill his ass until he apologizes. You know what I'm saying? But it don't take away from his skill, talent, and what he does, right? So with him and Joe Goosen, he might is having a good training camp because Joe Goosen over there kissing his ass and this, that, and third. And probably that's what he need, mentally, because he thought he like you say, when he's with Canelo, what he thought he was, he probably found out that he wasn't.
He wasn't,
right?
right.
Like you say, I'm working my ass off, I'm working hard until you get around Canelo. And now you only doing 20, like now you find out shit, I'm only doing 25% of what the fuck this motherfucker Canelo doing. How the fuck is he doing all this and all that? You feel me?
Man, I was watching one of his daily vlogs, and it was like one of his training. And an hour of that shit was him shadow boxing in his backyard. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, you got about 10 dudes in the house hanging out. You gonna eat, you shadow box. I don't think it's a good place for you to bring out the best in you, bro. When you way too
Mm-hmm.
comfortable, the whole point of training is to be uncomfortable. Because when you get into uncomfortable conditions in the ring, you know that's when it mentally break you. And he's already showed it. He's a little
Facts.
mentally weak that he had to take a whole year
Facts.
off for the box. So when he fight that guy who's not as good as him, but he eating all his goddamn punches, he walking you down, or you
Mm-hmm.
gonna mentally break, like you're already showing like how weak you are mentally, and you're kind of
Facts.
exposing your hands at this point.
Facts, bro. Like you hit it on the head. Like you want to find all your fucking not your good. You know what you can do great. You need to find out where the fuck you weak at, and that's what you need to focus on, bro. And him mentally, bro, is that some shit you gotta have it or you don't. Like we know boxing is 80% mentally, and if you can't find that shit and you so easy to go out the window like it is, and you're gonna go off and do all this shit and can't handle the pressure, oh yeah, you gonna get 8, homie. Your ass is gonna get 8, fam. So we'll see how that turn out. We'll see how it turned out for him. You know, wishing them the best. This fight, I feel like he finna knock to go ass out. You know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
knocking on. This dude kind
So
of slow, bro.
yeah, I mean, we
Dude,
looking at
slow.
his ass little. Ryan looking at him, and you know Joe Goosen picking this gonna be one of his best performances. This performance it don't it don't really show me shit. Like you
No,
was with Eddie Reynoso, you was 5-0 with 5 knockouts. So I
knock.
can't see too much being fucked over.
And
My
you
brother
know what's
Ryan,
funny?
thank you
If
for
he
that love
don't knock his ass out, it's gonna look so
ooh,
bad on his behalf.
that's
If
gonna look.
Ryan Garcia don't knock him out,
And that's why I made a video saying, my brother Ron, thank you for that love in the PayPal, my brother. Much love, much appreciate. Y'all smash that like button, family. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Surgical Boxing. I dropped the link in the chat. Y'all show some love. So if you don't knock him out, bro, like I said with the Canelo video I dropped, you better go out there and you better show up. You better after leaving us talking about, oh, we on a wave. I got so much more time and I'm feeling good and this, that, and the third. I'm back. Because first of all, I feel like this. If you saying you wasn't healthy and now you back healthy, and now you back, okay, I'm about to read it now, bro. You say you healthy, now you back healthy, and now your hands healed and you feeling the best that you ever felt, right? And now, but you don't get that to Eddie Reynoso. So Eddie Reynoso had you at a down point. So that means you was cheating that man out of being the best Ryan Garcia. And then you want to criticize him. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's crazy. Let me read this. Let me read this real fast. So you say, money.
go ahead.
Did Canelo duck Boo Boo because he didn't want? Hold on. Don't see the money in your account. Don't worry. Sometimes it just take a few minutes. For I don't know if that was a question. Hold on. I think that was the wrong one. Money, did Canelo duck Boo because he didn't want to fight him? Tony saying he wanted to be undisputed at 160, but I'm not clear on that. Okay, with the Demetrius Andrade situation with Canelo Alvarez, right? Yeah, Canelo said he wanted to be undisputed at 160. Yes, I wanted Canelo to fight Demetrius Andrade at 160, and I got in Canelo as I want him to fight Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo. Well, we found out that he sent Jamal Charlo a contract that his team turned down. We found out through the IBF it was something that happened with the IBF to where the IBF denied the fight, right? Like they could have had an opportunity to fight, but they denied it. But I'm not too educated on that one, Ronald, so I'm gonna have to get into it. But nonetheless, fam, the fight didn't take place, right? It didn't happen for whatever reason. Whether Canelo didn't want to fight him, whether Canelo don't like the man, Errol Spence don't like fucking Keith Thurman. He telling him he ain't gonna give him the fight. All right, if they want to grill Canelo on that, handle your business. It is what it is. The fact of the matter is, right? Canelo Alvarez went undisputed at 168. Canelo Alvarez is fighting a third undefeated young world champion back to back to back. Demetrius Andrade is still yet to fight a fucking world champion. Let that sink in. He's yet to fight a world champion. Of course, he's a two-division world champion, but he didn't fight a world champion for the fucking title. So
He fought like a mandatory, right?
Yeah, like he fought.
I just don't see how they think Andrade could have did anything more than Billy Joe Saunders, man.
Or Caleb Plant or Callum Smith.
Right,
Bro,
little slick boxes with no power and just go up in there and do all that.
And that's my thing. That's my thing, Surgical. They say, oh well, he don't want to fight Boo Boo Andrade because he's afraid of the style. This, that, and the third. Bro, he fought the fucking style X amount of times. And he showed y'all now that he's more patient with the style, that he's gonna walk you down, he's gonna break you down, then he gonna knock you the fuck out. It's not gonna be anything different with Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade showed y'all. If y'all gonna tell me Liam Williams can rough this man up, Liam Williams can rough this man up, right? But Canelo is not gonna rough his ass up and knock him the fuck out. But when we say that, well, why didn't he fight him? Well, why is he running from him? Man, he's not running from the dude, bro. For whatever reason, he don't want to fight the man. And I can't say, oh, Canelo, please go fight. He don't want to fight him. But if you're going to fight better competition and y'all still don't get a man credit, I really don't know what y'all go say if you're going to knock Boo Boo Andrade ass out. First thing they gonna say is he waited too long to fight him. Laura said, yes, money, that's what happened. They did not approve the Andrade fight. Yes, Laura, I know something about the IBF that went wrong. But let me tell y'all this, man. Canelo ain't afraid of no fucking Andrade. Canelo ain't no afraid of fucking Demetrius. Jamal Cholo. Jamal Cholo sat there and told y'all out of his own mouth. No fighter's afraid of nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you can't get the Canelo fight, he should have fought Johnny Beck. Now, when people say, oh, well, Canelo ran from Canelo ran from Demetrius Andrade, and he ain't want to fight him. Then I say, well, Demetrius Andrade pulled out of the Charlo fight. He ain't want to fight him. Oh, well, Canelo went up. Okay, well, Demetrius Andrade just went up. When he should have fought Johnny Beck was his mandatory. But y'all don't keep the same energy. That's all I'm asking. If you keep the same energy, look, I got no problem. But if you just go shit on Canelo Alvarez and don't say the same thing about Demetrius Andrade when he fuck up, then we have no conversation. You feel me?
I don't think no boxer's scared of anybody. But come on, man. Let's look at this man track record, bro. He fought Mayweather when he was young. This man fought Lara.
23.
This man, nobody wants to fight Lara, bro. Nobody.
Let me ask you this, Surgical. Okay, when Canelo fought Austin Trout, wasn't Austin Trout a top cat at 54?
Yeah, that was when he beat Cotto, right?
He beat
Austin
Cotto.
Made his name up. I think he was undefeated at the time, wasn't he?
Yes, he was undefeated.
And he beat Cotto. And you can't say it was an old Cotto because Cotto was still winning world champions at that.
Canelo was the champion, fam. And look, not only that though, but Austin Trout was one of the best at 154, right? When he fought Lara was one of the best at 154.
Nasty.
When he fought Mayweather was the fucking best in the business. Win, lose, or draw. I'm not saying like win, lose, he fought him, right? Bam. He fought Triple G. Triple G was the number one motherfucker at the middleweight. Fought him twice. Went up and people they pissed off at he fought Rocky Fielding. Well, guess what? That was his first fight at 68. He fought Rocky Fielding, who had the regular WBA. The man tested the waters at 68, right? But then he fought motherfucking Callum Smith, who's the number one fighter at 68. He fought Billy Joe, who was the top guy with a champion. He fought Caleb Plant, and now he's going up to fucking fight.
Smith was 175. Smith was 175.
No.
Oh, Callum
Smith was 68. That's the first title. Well, that was the second title he won at 68. Because I'm giving him credit for Rocky Fielding. No, Callum Smith was 168. He won the Super Series. He won a Super Series. Kovalev was at 175. And
yeah, you're right.
Kovalev was at 175. And now he's about to go fight fucking
You're right. He moved up. You're right.
Dimitri Bivol. Yeah, but then not only that, he went and fought fucking he fought my man's at 172. Chavez Jr. at 172. So it's like they not gonna get Canelo no credit, bro. He beat fucking Danny Jacobs, who came in big as fuck.
It was like a cruiserweight in the
hell yeah. He fought Danny Jacobs. So it's like, and this the same Danny Jacobs they wanted Cholo to fight. This the same Billy Joe Saunders they wanted Demetrius Andrade to fight. This the same Triple G that they wanted Cholo and Demetrius Andrade to fight. And the icing on the cake right now, bro. The same Triple G right now that Canelo Alvarez for the fight, it's the same fucking Triple G that they was asking for right now for Charlo and fucking Demetrius Andrade. So I'd be like, bro, I don't get it. Of course, Canelo fought him twice already, but at the end of the day, he's still like he got one loss on his record, and the man's still a world champion. And not only that, if he get past Murata, that means he's going to be a two-time unified middleweight world champion. And I see shit for the accolades and for what it is. I'm not just gonna throw a man under the bus. Do I want to see Canelo fight Cholo or Andrade or Benavidez? Of course, who don't? We boxing fans. We understand the game, but I'm not gonna just shit all over Canelo because he's fighting Triple G for the third time. I can't do it, fam.
Bro, that's so much to gain off of popularity and money. Like, people don't understand, bro. Like, it's the casuals that fill in those extra few 100,000 pay-per-view buys, bro. When you get the hardcore box fight, look at when Andre Ward fought Kovalev.
Kovalev.
That was the top of the division. Ain't nobody bought that shit, man. Do they understand that this is gonna sell 1 million or more pay-per-view, bro? It's the biggest fight that you could possibly make in boxing, arguably. Yep. Right now, as old as Triple G is, if you go out and talk to some random dude who doesn't know much about boxing, ask him about Canelo, he'll mention Triple G. I guarantee you. They know them names. It's a huge ass fight still.
What other fights you got coming up on this Saturday, bro?
They got a good ass UFC card tomorrow. I don't follow UFC that much, but I know they got a good ass card. But besides that, it's the Triple G, it's the Fundora, and it's the Ryan Garcia. It's them three. I ain't really look at the undercard. Okay, but you know, they got that fight next week with Ugas. No, Ugas Spence is the 16th. It's next week, right?
Oh no, that's next week. Yeah. I'll be in the better for that shit.
And then Castano and Charlo on
May 14th.
Right.
14th. Yep. And Canelo on May 4th. But Floyd Mayweather straight still in their fucking fight date, bro. Still in their fight date. You feel me? Oh yeah, Tony Harrison fighting too. Yeah, it's a lot of good.
Who's Harrison fighting? Who's Harrison fighting?
He fighting Garcia, who Fundora just beat in his last fight. Fundora beat him. Is it Jose Garcia?
Harrison was making Charlo work for that win, boy. Up to the knockout, Harrison was making him work.
They got Tony Harrison as the underdog in this fight too.
That's crazy.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Even the first fight, bro, I thought Charlo got it. But when I went back and watched it, I'm not mad at Harrison getting the nod. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not mad. And the second fight, you're not lying, bro. He was making them work like a motherfucker. And that's what I mean by fighters get up for certain fights, bro. They're going to get up. Like, if it's a fight, like Triple G is going to get up for Canelo.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like, it might be his last fight. Canelo, this might be Triple G's last fight. But I promise y'all, this motherfucker is coming with everything.
If he everything he got in there.
He could have put everything he got. He ain't finna leave no stone unturned for this motherfucker, bro. He gonna try his best to get this done, bro. Fundora the biggest at 154 in the division. He said, "Yeah, look, bring the hammer." So, all right, Thug and D was going down. Let's go over it again. Sorry, go get up out. Okay, so, Ryan Garcia, you got Ryan Garcia winning that one?
Yeah, for sure.
I got Ryan bad knockout. Yeah. Fundora, Lubin, you got Lubin winning.
I got Lubin. I'm very torn between the two, man. But I got Lubin. Technically he's better, but it's the chin that's questionable. If he can hold up to Fundora's punches, he should have an easy night. It should be. But if he can't hold up to that power, and Fundora comes at him and he takes control of the pace, it's gonna be a long night for Lubin. So we're gonna figure out a lot in the first few rounds in that fight, because that's when he's gonna test the powers and see how he take it. But if he doesn't take Fundora's power too well, that means he's gonna be timid to counterpunch. But if he could take it well, he's gonna be punching between them punches all night. Yeah,
no doubt. And I got Lubin in there with too. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. I feel like Lubin, stay in the inside, bro. Stay in the inside. Keep the distance. Keep your fucking guards up, right? Don't get caught on the chin, because sometimes you start getting lazy and shit, and you start getting lazy towards the end of the fight too, and that'd be the fucked up part. So you got to keep your chin up. Fundora gonna try to be active in this bitch. This is big time fight coming out. He understand what Lubin is. He understand about that chin, so he's gonna try to test that shit. The main thing he's gonna try to do as a young fighter is he gonna come out. He understand that this man has been dropped. He understand that he's been knocked out. His main thing is, I gotta get to this motherfucker.
He's coming after him early.
I'm coming after you. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get to you. You feel me? So that shit is going. That might be the funnest fight of the night.
That's gonna be a good ass fight, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good ass fight. So I got Lubin in that. We got Michaela Myers. Michaela Myers, you know, she's the unified champion right now. So I think she got the IBF and the WBO. She's going to face the woman that Katie Taylor just beat. Katie Taylor just beat her. She tried to she fought Katie Taylor for an undisputed fight. Katie Taylor beat her, unanimous decision. I feel like Michaela Myers might knock her out. I like her. She a hell of a fighter. She come through. She try to be aggressive. But I think with her aggressive style, I think Michaela Myers might knock out. And I'm a big fan of Michaela Myers, man. I really love Michaela Myers. She long, lengthy, and you know she can crack. When sometimes she can gas down a little bit as you get her through, but early on the first 3 to 4 rounds, her ass can crack. And my girl Marlene Esperoza. Let me not forget about Marlene Esperoza, bro. That's my girl. She fought. I mean, she went under the Olympics in the US of A like 5, 6 fucking times. You know, her and Rashid won. I think Rashid won is the man that went for the most. And I think she the woman that went for the most. But
I remember following Rashid when he was coming over with
AB.
Nah, who's the dude who just lost? Because
fighting. He had made his name off.
No, he
Damn.
didn't fight each other. I just remember them coming up together.
Terrell Gaucher.
No. The dude, he's a smaller weight class. Russell. Gary, I remember when Gary Russell and Rasheed
Oh.
Warren was a big talk in the amateur scene. That's when I
Mm-hmm.
first started getting into boxing. I started following him.
Man, Rasheed Warren's my guy, bro. I like him. The only thing about Rasheed Warren is, bro, this motherfucker will look good for the first minute of every round. The first minute, you'll be like, God damn, fast hands, counter punching on deck. And after that first round, this motherfucker on his bicycle moving on the ropes. You'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, man, he was up under that up under the Brunner regime and shit, him Bunny and shit like that. But yeah, I was a big fan of Rasheed Warren. My St. Louis brother got knocked out by Nonito Donaire, man. Man, Nonito Donaire clean my dog. Stephon Young, man, that's my brother, man. That's like my family. That's my family. Like his wife is my
That's the one where they fought in Lafayette, right? That's the one in the World
uh-huh.
Series.
Yep,
Yeah, that's the one in
oh my
Lafayette.
God,
Yeah.
man,
That's Lafayette's 2 hours from New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah. He stretched my dog, man. He stretched him. I interviewed Stephon Young after that and shit. It's on here. We talked about it and shit. You know, I gave some words of encouragement, things of that nature. Still haven't been back in the ring ever since that knockout, though. So I don't know if my dog coming back or not. But yeah, but them type of knockouts.
Bro, that's a Hall of Famer, bro.
Oh man, no,
that ain't no regular dude, bro. That's a Hall of Famer with a monster left hook.
4-division world champion, bro.
Still winning titles. Still
so down to earth. And I want to get him on here, bro. I got Richard Schaefer. Like I'm gonna meet Richard Schaefer at the fight. I'm gonna bring Richard Schaefer on Tuesday. Surgical. I might bring you on too. You can holler at Richard Schaefer, bro. Say what's up to him. But you know, he is he the promoter of Nonito Donaire. He got Pro Bellum right now.
Yeah,
like
Pro Bellum.
So, yeah. So man, the thing is though, man, fuck. I just gotta keep it real. I can't fucking sit up here and lie, fake it. You know, Inouye is my guy. I rock with Inouye heavy. I think Inouye gonna win a fight, right? I feel like Nonito still got that punch, and you cannot ever count him out with the punch that he got, because we're seeing he probably gave the monster his toughest. Nah, ain't no probably to it. He gave the monster his toughest fight of his career, bro, and he got an opportunity to win. But I think the monster growing to the weight class. I think he probably
still growing too, man. He's still getting better. He's still getting stronger.
That motherfucker though, and it's gonna be a hell of a fight. It's gonna be a scary fight, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. I was a big time fan of Ryan Burnett too, and that shit that happened to him with Nonito, how he blew his back out over there in the UK because he was whooping Nonito ass. And then,
that was unfortunate.
He had to retire and shit. He ain't fought ever since then. You know what I mean? So that was fucked up.
Man.
So damn, where we was at, bro?
Just talking shit.
I'm trying to get
this man radio over here, man. You like on the radio, dude. Like back there, just be talking.
Oh
you know, people don't understand, bro. You know how hard it is to just keep talking, bro. It's hard, bro. The fact that you got all that in your head and you just spitting it out.
Yeah, man. I love the game,
boxing, bro. You like a freestyle boxer over here, bro. You just spitting it out.
I love the game, bro. I love this shit. Like
I love boxing, bro. There's nothing that brings me more passion and joy. Bro, I don't get starstruck, bro. One time I went to LA and I saw Leo Santa Cruz, bro. I got so goddamn starstruck. I was trying to get my girl to take me a picture with the dude, but they had a lot. I don't get starstruck, bro. But when I see boxing, bro, because I just know how hard that shit is, bro. To choose that life, to sacrifice everything just to chase a dream, there's very small chance of people succeeding, bro. And the people that do succeed, there's a very slim chance of for you to stay up there.
Thank you.
Any longer than what you need, bro. And that's why I respect so many boxers, bro. They don't. That's why I don't like that bullshit. Like sometimes, the fight ain't up to standard, but don't boo them, bro. Like that, bro. If you ever been hit a few times, bro, the shit don't feel good. When you fucked up, bro, you don't feel good. And every person that goes into the ring is not leaving the same, bro. You gotta respect. If you like the sport, you gotta respect the fighters, bro. You got to, bro.
They say every time you get into that ring, you leave. Every time you get into that ring, I don't give a fuck if you win or lose.
Right, you ain't leaving the same.
You leave a piece of yourself inside that ring, and not only that, it's like when you said only a few go make it. Right, that's why I tell people you can't sit up here and call a world champion a bum or he's nothing, because that man will forever go down in history. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but to become a real world champion in a sport of boxing, right? Whenever you go back home, they ask for to praise you. You're going to be on the news. You're going to be able to go talk to children. You're going to have that big, pretty, shiny ass belt around your fucking arm as a world champion. That's something you can be proud of. Your children are going to They're gonna have that forever, ever and ever. That my father or my mother was a world champion. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's for the just 3 months. I don't give a fuck if you got the belt, you was a world champion, you lost at your next fight. It doesn't matter. Between that time of losing that title, through your next fight, you just made history, man. I tell people you're going down in history forever. So to try to shit on people and be like, oh well, anybody can be a world champion. Well, no, if anybody can be a world champion, then my cripple ass will be in the ring right now trying to fight and become a world champion. My dog Surgical will be in the ring right now, he'll be a fucking world champion. So no, anybody just can't be a world champion. I understand the politics of the game and all that shit. You still got to win. At the end of the day, you still have to win. And that's why I don't shit on Demetrius Andrade. I don't shit on this, that, and the third. They're world champions. I call them that. But I'm still gonna hold their fucking feet to the fire, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
it's just like people like the man, they like to just try to overlook certain shit. And
something that I had to get used to was like when people win these fights and then you say, well, they beat nobodies. There really ain't nobodies, bro. Like they contenders. And the fact is, like, some people don't get the same opportunities as the big names as all these people, you know, so you can't, it's kind of hard. And I'm kind of getting used to that, but that's talent everywhere. But just because you don't know the dude's names, or even like Sergio Martinez, bro, before the dude became world champion, he had a loss or something against Margarito. Imagine a Pacquiao never beat Lebwaba. Everybody would be like, oh, Lebwaba beat some random dude from Philippines.
He was a nobody.
He was a nobody, but it's not everybody gets the same attention from the promoter where they watch him and they develop him correctly. People don't understand the development of boxing, bro. If you get up in there, you get thrown to the wolves too early, bro, it's going to hinder your growth. And so I'll speak like this, like these local boxers, right? I'm not going to say nobody's name, but it's just what I see firsthand. They don't have a big promoter, so they're kind of forced to fight just local guys, which is mostly like old dudes or dudes with like shitty records or like MMA guys that want to go fight boxing. So they'll fight 10, 15 fights locally in the state or next state. They'll go 15-0. Then they take the first step up and they get flushed. But it's because they weren't developed correctly the way they were supposed to, that they didn't, like I said, like whenever you develop a fighter, right? If you try and develop a good boxer, you try and see if you're a good boxer, you'll put him in there with the decent guy just to make sure that your stamina is good. All right, cool. He went 6-8 rounds, whatever. Or like if you look at a guy and then you see if he could take a punch, so you put him in there against a guy with a pretty good punch, but you're a better boxer. So if you do get cracked, you can still outbox a dude. And then you slowly fill in those checklists like, all right, he got a chin, all right, he can go 8 rounds, all right, he can box. All right, let's put him in there with the guy who's been tested already, a guy who's fought a world champion, but he lost him, but he's been tested. And then you slowly develop. You fight like look at Berlanga, man. This dude went up in there and got 15. First round knockdowns. Look at this dude, bro. It's almost like he stepped up in competition. None of that shit, even like if you saw him fight, if you never knew who Berlanga was and you watched his last 2 fights and you didn't know that he had 15 KOs, would you think he was as special as what people say he was?
Hell no.
Exactly, man. It's like that's why people need to understand, bro. Just because they're getting promoted, just because you don't know the guy, it's because he's not promoted the same. He doesn't have the luxury of being promoted like all these other people, so you don't know how good he is.
Facts.
You know, they're just. I think it. I mean, I'll be the first to say, yeah, I fall into that line sometimes, but it's like I just try to educate people a little bit more, bro. Like you can't take everything for what it is, bro. And for you constantly saying like, oh yeah, he fought nobody. Oh, bro, like that dude was a world champion. Whoever it was, that dude won a world champion, bro. Whether he lost every fight after that, the fact is that at that point in his life, bro, he won a world title, bro.
That's a fact, bro. Fact. And like I say, you have motherfuckers that come out the Olympics that did this shit their whole life.
The whole lives. Training with the best people under the best circumstances.
Under the best circumstances, bro. Being put in the best circumstances and still don't become a world champion. So I'm never gonna take nothing away from nobody that become a world champion that put themselves in the history books forever. Forever. They don't have to go into the Hall of Fame. Let that sink in. But you're in the history books forever as a world champion, fam.
20 years later,
exactly.
Guess what? You tell him you was a former world champion, that shit still hold his weight.
Or you can come out and you can be the son of Joe. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, what's your name? Or so and so junior. Or your daddy was a world champion. Yeah, that shit holds weight. It holds pride. So at the end of the day, they'll find out, bro. But My brother Surgical, we've been going for 2 hours and 30, man. I
Yeah,
want
for
to
sure.
appreciate you for rocking out with your boy, man. For real, man. It means a lot, champ. Like I said, we gonna push it, man. We'll get that channel all the way up there, fam, and we gonna figure it
Always
out,
appreciate it, bro. Seriously,
man.
man. Always
For sure,
appreciate
man.
it, bro. Like I got so much that I gotta like put out there, but like I said, bro, it means so much more when people's exposed to it and they really like it, bro. And it
Yeah,
really means a lot to me, bro.
yeah.
Always.
That's the boxing community. The boxing community ain't that big, right? It ain't that big,
Nope.
but it's a strong community. So if
Mm-hmm.
you got good content and you put it out there, and you best believe these motherfuckers, you know these some Porsche motherfuckers. So they gonna let you know if it's real or not. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They gonna
sure.
go, oh man, Monty Brown, you said that's just some bullshit. You know what I mean? So trust and believe. If they like it, they gonna let you know they like it. It ain't just me. I'm just sending them. You doing the work. That's your work. That's your hard work you putting in. All I'm doing is bringing a little light to it, bro. So you just continue doing what you're doing, bro. You feel me? And your shit go blow. Like I say, I enjoy it, bro. I really believe in it. And like I say, you gotta give Nikki a shout out again because she helped me,
So
bro.
Nikki, always Nikki. That's the bridge that gap the two sides.
Exactly, bro. Like for real, bro. And when I seen that shit and I seen the Earl Spence, cause you know Earl, that's my guy. That's my number one guy in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody know that's my brother. I'm one to watch. So when I seen that shit and I'm looking at what you're doing, I'm like, this is exactly what I've been trying to tell motherfuckers. Like everything he's showing is what I've been trying to tell. But you got people out there that don't like you know they don't like him, so they go, oh man, fuck all that, or it was because of the knockdown, or Monty Brown, you just biased. That's your guy. You just go say that, but you know what I mean? Like, all right, well, let's go. And I always look. This was my bet to everybody. I said, if you can sit me down in front of a television and show me where Sean Porter won more than 4 rounds, I give you $100. Nobody was able, even the guy on here, his name Main Man, Made Man. He said Sean Porter won the fight. He thought Sean Porter was winning and won. He went back, but he went back like a man and watched the fight, bro.
Yeah.
He said, man, Errol Spence won that shit. I couldn't get Sean Porter more than 4 rounds. And that was hard to do that as a man. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna do that because they gonna find out their ass was wrong. You feel me? So, but
Right.
we about to get up out of here, man. Go on, get a piece.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody for real. Much
Yes, sir.
love.
Yes,
I
sir.
I check in with y'all tomorrow, the day after, to see how the fight go.
No doubt, no doubt.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
bro.
be loud. I'm gonna
Peace.
be loud tomorrow, man. You have a good one, champ.
All right, peace.
No doubt. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy, y'all, for 2 hours and 32 minutes. I know it went 30 minutes over, but shit, I had a little fun this last stream, man. Always good rocking it out with Surgical. I dropped the link for people to get on. So when I start drop when I'm not dropping the link, right, and y'all saying, oh, Monty Brown, you go drop the link to let us on? No. Because when I drop the link, you motherfuckers don't get on here and y'all don't want to speak y'all piece. So at the end of the day, I still appreciate y'all for rocking out with your boy. 2 hours, 32 minutes. Thank you to my brother Ron, always coming through. Ron, you know it's all love, fam. For the double duty, always coming through, showing me love, man. I appreciate that, fam. It's much needed, it's much appreciated. And you, my brother, on a whole nother level, champ. Shouts out to the green team, Douglas Duran, Nikki Boxing there, my brother Chris, the plumber, Jose Wells, who else green team? Y'all know who green team is, man. I appreciate y'all, fam. Hey, like I say, once again, y'all go subscribe to my brother Surgical Boxing, man. The dude is a fucking, to me, right? One of the best on YouTube, fam. You know what I'm saying? To me. And I can respect that. Shouts out to Coach for jumping on as well. You know, I appreciate Coach as always. That's my big brother. Oh, it's all good, Jose, fam. It's all love, bro. You green team, man. You got a special spot in this bitch. No doubt, Javier Flores. You have a good one, bro. No doubt, Doug. There's no doubt. But like I said, I appreciate y'all, man. We will be back tomorrow. Like I say, 4 a.m. in the morning. Sheesh. Man, I'm gonna try it, man. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to call that Triple G in that Murata fight because I do want to see it live. I want to see it live. I don't want to see it, when everybody else got the 411 and all the videos out and they telling us what happened and we probably seeing a knockout. They didn't put it out there. Take some of the excitement away. So I'm gonna try to stay my little black ass up, or I'm gonna try to get a little nap in and probably wake up at 3 something, 4 something, and wake up, and jump on and do my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Call the fight, talk the fight. We'll see who up. We'll see who not. Like I say, probably just be me and this thing by my goddamn self, talking to myself, but we will find out, family. I appreciate y'all, man. Laura say, what channel? The fight is on the zone, Laura. The fight is on the zone. I got class at 8 a.m., so I have an excuse to be up early for the GGG fight for real, Dwayne. Might just wake up for the main card. Shit, I don't know what time the main card start. That's the problem. For St. Louis time. For our time, it's 4 a.m. Eastern. 4 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific, and 5 a.m. Eastern. I mean 4 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Eastern, and 2 a.m. Pacific. You feel me? I'm saying, money. If I win, you keeping the profit. I'm coming in. Love with you. If you go live, yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna go live, bro. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna make the I'm gonna set up the thumbnail and all that shit. So I ain't gonna have no choice. But I appreciate y'all, man. It's all love, fam. I'll holler at y'all, in the AM. We gonna get it in. We got a lot of good fights tomorrow, bro. We gonna enjoy the fights tomorrow. It's a fucking stacked fucking day, man. And after that, your boy, I might try to hit the books tonight and do some homework so I won't get caught up in all that shit tomorrow, but we will see. But y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52 at gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. Yeah, I know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status family. And don't forget, y'all, we got Richard Schaefer coming on Tuesday. We're going to talk some boxing, man. Y'all have a good one, champs. Y'all stay safe out there.